Might as well. Oh.
Well, what's the fucking story, guys? Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of Perils of the Mad. We had a very emotional session last week. We got double tracking going on because I have Twitch open on my phone to test it and I forgot to turn it off. Scarlet for me, ma, for having me. Yeah, thanks very much for tuning in. We're going to get straight into it this week because we have a lot to get through. We're a little bit early. Usually we're a little bit later coming on because of technical issues and, Owen showing up at 7:59. So this week we're all lovely and ready to go, guys. Let's get straight into it, and hopefully there'll be intro music, but don't hold it against me if there isn't.
Because I'm the Axl Rose of D&D. Oh, bollocks.
Next time we're gonna do this, we're gonna have like dead children falling.
Oh wow! Everyone can hear us, can they?
I hope everybody sees the
everybody. If you can hear all the talking going on through the intro, I did warn them. Dave decided to talk about dead children anyway. Welcome very much for the week.
I get my name right.
Piddles
Make
of the
me
Mad.
a child killer.
Oh. Everybody say hello. Everybody can hear you, as I told you.
Hello.
Sorry, I was mute the whole time there. I don't know what happened. Let's
Yeah,
I'm sure you are, Dave. We can hear you, Dave. There you go, Mrs. Hokey. There's the evidence. And there's a reason Dave has the hellfire behind him. But yes, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. It has been too long since the last session. Exactly 7 days till we started our last session, roughly around this time last week. And what we didn't know what kind of session it was going to be. It was one of emotions, revelations, peace, and confusion. The players went to Gurduruk, the orcish fortress in the mountains, and they met with Nashgad Hearteater, the chieftain of the tribe, and his wife. If anyone can remember her name, I'll give you an inspiration.
Malav.
Well done, take an inspiration. Yep, take that.
Woo!
And
Wait,
the what?
Both of us take
All three of us? All three of us?
I came through as Jess for me, so I'll give it to Jess.
Wow.
I was thinking, Mala.
So then the players held what's called a grunf, which is a meeting of the orc generals, and when they want to when somebody wants to counter the chief of the tribe, they manage to all deliver. Most of them, in fact, everybody contributed in some way. If you watch back on the whole session, at different pieces and parts, everyone discussed stuff with Nashgad, revealed information, this kind of stuff. Some of it truthfully, some of it not so truthfully, and eventually they all managed to convince the orcs, Nashgad specifically, to end their war with Cerromith before they are completely destroyed, or they destroy the Koryak's armies. Either way, it would have been very, very bad for the whole region. There was then a party, and they were all shown to this magical kind of water source called the Well of Ikermek, which essentially was the pure waters of a divine god known as Ortella, and the players drank from it. Well, most of them drank from it. I think the only one who didn't drink from it was you, Aaliyah, wasn't it?
Yep.
Aaliyah didn't drink from it. Everybody else drank from it, finding different pieces of snippets of information, and getting over certain things.
Depression.
Dave has. Samuel might have a touch. Yeah, Samuel might have a little touch of that. Let me get some music on. This is very quiet.
You never see that meme, no? I've got depression.
No.
I've got crippling depression.
I've got crippling depression. That's Samuel.
Fucking hell. Oh my god.
You've never seen that before, no?
Never seen that, no.
The minute everyone went quiet, I was like,
Now,
uh-oh.
what's it called? I have depression.
I have crippling depression.
So yeah, they drank from it, and then they got teleported through back to Cerromith because they were going back to help Bruntinus to fill us out, which is the whole reason why they were there, to bring peace. Nashgad agreed to meet with the Kryarch, and peace was successfully achieved. The players did it, and that means Bruntinus can now be initiated into the Order of the Marble
Darren,
Rose.
maybe lower the music down a little bit.
Yeah, I can do that. How's that? We feeling better? We good?
Go on, let me do the talk there for there.
My name is Antoine Mortier. I will fuck your corpse.
Maybe a little bit lower.
Okay.
A little bit lower?
New character?
Well,
This is Daryl's DMPC.
We all good, bro. Okay. So then, they came to the conclusion that perhaps, maybe, not definitely, I haven't made a single promise ever. So if this doesn't work out, it's not my fault for to put myself into bad humour to give them the results that they might achieve. That they think they can cure Bruntinus' madness with the water from the Well of Ikermek, which they were allowed to take. Now, the cold night air of the city gently kisses your tender flesh as you pop from the magical portal right outside the Temple of Ortella in the middle of Cerromith. And all around you is quiet as guards patrol the streets. You can kind of hear taverns where people are making merry, and it's just basically Cerromith at night time beneath the starlit sky of Azranal. And you guys kind of look around and you count, there's Drez, there's Marilla, there's Naru, there's Aaliyah, there's Hakaron, there's Welcome. Well, you guys are missing somebody.
Butznik?
Anybody see Butznik?
I'm
Hey,
like,
he was partying
Naru's
with the
like,
orcs.
where the hell are we?
Oh, Naru has never been here.
No.
Have you ever
Nope.
been to Cerromith?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Well,
So I'm just gonna be like looking around like, oh my god.
Let's just take a second to talk about just while we're settling in, the revelations that were revealed for each character who drank from the well last week. We'll start with Drez, since yours is the biggest.
Oh. So I remembered everything about my past, how a hunting party was caught by the drow, and there was thousands and thousands of drow. One particular mean drow, Udrot Esperana?
Udrot Espinoza. Udrot Zesmerana. It's UDROTH space XESMERANA. Zesmerana.
Esperana. Right.
Yeah, Udrot Zesmerana.
Udrot Esperana.
Yeah. So continue.
He basically killed and tortured the rest of the party and then got to me and basically gave me an ultimatum of either help them into my village and I can save my family, or they'll kill me and do it anyway. So I went off and I tried to save my family. And once everything was done, the pillaging was done, the slaving was done, he turned around, killed my wife and children in front of me, and tortured them. Can't forget the torture. Thanks, Darren. And just as they're about to kill Drez, a avalanche happened and Drez was able to escape, and that's when he met Lady Isla, who then took away my memories and gave me powers and sent me on my merry way.
Yes.
Merry way.
And so Drez arrived and met up with these mad cunts. Okay, let's move on to a much shorter reaction, which was Samuel's.
That I am going to be the death of the party. You motherfuckers don't die. All right.
None of us can kill Samuel.
Souls, where is souls? Oh,
just not to confuse the tone, he was told. He came to the realization. He wasn't told. He came to the realization that he would be the death of the party because he's bound to this great devourer demon now. So that's what Samuel, when he embraced pure peace, that's the revelation that came to his mind. So that's not a pretty thing to happen. Sometimes inner peace can bring the nasty truths of life. What about you, Heck?
Oh, Heck made peace with the fact that it wasn't his fault.
What wasn't his fault?
The fact that his mother and a large amount of his village died. Cool.
That pretty much was it. That was just as short as Samuel's, but not nearly as terrifying. And what about Marilla?
Mine was, I think that the group loved me, and because I asked a question, and that was the answer.
The guys want me, okay?
The guys want me, okay? And the girls want Tadini. Everyone loves Marilla.
That was pretty much it, yeah. And that basically, Dimitri, there was feelings that the party were maybe a good thing, and maybe Dimitri may not be the best thing. But then again, it's completely subjective how your character wants to take that. And then lastly, but not leastly, Naru.
So I actually drank from the fountain before Drez, came to the realization that, after being around him and everyone, that he couldn't have possibly have done what he'd done. No one would kill their own family, their own children. Who would do such a thing? So I made peace with him. I hugged him, and then he drank from it.
I knew I should have drank from it.
And I was like, shit.
Yeah, that's why when Naru first showed up and started accusing you of all this, that's why your patron was desperately trying to get you away from her, because she had protected your fragile little mind from these dark secrets. And when you went to drink from the well, she tried to stop you, but you didn't listen to her. So now you have to
listen to their patron. Like, what kind of warlock would you be if you listened?
Not to railroad you, but I do expect a certain amount of horrifically sad depression from Drez maybe over the next couple of sessions as he learns to cope with this new secret. Because you got to understand, this memory was taken from you only hours after it happened. So Drez has
I have literally no time for grief or anything.
No time for grief, yeah. Hey, Joe.
Now that Drez remembers this, right? Does he suddenly remember everything, like meeting his wife, having his kids, living a simple life? Like, does he?
He remembers all that stuff as well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like all come from back to him, not just like this once.
The well didn't just leave him with the torment.
No, I meant
no happy memories, only sadness.
You know what? No, but you know what? That's actually a really good point, because I suppose you could also be thankful for the good memories you've been given back too. So I guess it's up to Drez how he wants to balance this. Completely up to you.
Yeah, like I just meant, did he just see their death, but all these feelings that he goes, oh my god, this is my wife and these are my children, or has it all come back to him, like his whole life?
Yeah.
His whole life has come back to him.
You remembered his whole life just without his family. They had been stripped from his mind.
Yeah, okay. Who am I?
I remember my wife's name, but I don't remember mine.
It's Rez.
That's it.
Do you want to tell them, Howie?
Should we not do it in character now, or do we?
Yeah, let's leave it for in character. Go on. So anyway, so basically, yeah. So, and obviously, I would ask Aaliyah what she did, but she didn't. Does Aaliyah? Do you want to make any comments for Aaliyah about when it happened, or do you?
Well, like, would I have noticed different feelings from people, like from looking at
Yeah.
the Would have Samuel looked like
Well, Samuel.
Looked.
Samuel, for the first time in his life, is completely quiet. Heck looks kind of happy. Marilla looks kind of happy, I suppose, wouldn't she? Naru looks a lot more relieved. Drez looks like somebody's just put a fucking 12-inch needle through his penis. So
I tried pulling the caster out. I shouldn't have.
I do know after we all like get there, I'm gonna like go up to Drez and I'm gonna just put my arm around him and I'm gonna say, "Everything okay?" I'll kind of whisper it to him.
I don't know. I remember what I've done. Naru, I'm sorry. I did it. I let them in.
Wait, maybe it's not time to talk about it out here.
Oh, okay.
what did you say?
I just looked at it. I said, I let them in.
Let them in.
What did you just say?
Like I let the drow in. Like I said, like I let them in.
I'm
You
going
haven't
to
told
stand
them
in
yet?
between.
Oh my God! So now
Yeah, we haven't.
Okay.
No, this is the first time Naru's finding out about it. Like
Yeah.
you said, let's do a recap of what happened, what everybody realized, but like nobody has said anything to anybody else.
They-
yet.
they
I
were
went
just-
off.
They've just seen Drez like go pale as a ghost and just collapse. Oh, it was like that.
Yeah, I just cried and just said I remember everything, and then like we had to jump into the portal real quick because it was closing.
So, after he says that, I'm gonna look at Naru and I'm gonna kind of not step in front of Drez, but kind of like take a stance beside him and like just try and see what Naru does.
Naru's just gonna say, "What did you just say?"
Like dark, scary music for this.
We were out hunting, and the drow captured the party. They tortured every one of them and killed them until it got to me. And they tortured me for a while and then gave me the choice of either letting them in, because they already knew where the village was, or they'll do it anyway and kill me. But at least if I let them in, they said they were going to let my family live. But they didn't. They just, once it was all done, they turned around and killed them in front of me.
How many? Did you have children?
Yeah, I had a little boy called Rez, or Little Rezzy, as we call him.
Wait,
Fuck's sake.
what? Called Rez?
Yeah, and
Similar to your name, isn't it?
yeah, we liked the sound of it, and it was kind of close to mine. And then my daughter Cora, she was only 3. And then my wife CeeLo. Don't know.
CeeLo?
CeeLo.
CeeLo is your wife?
Yeah, I don't know why Lady Isla chose that name. Why would she choose my wife's name as the one to pretend to be?
Did she look like your wife?
No.
So this woman chose the name of your dead wife?
Well, it seems my my pact with her was to have my memory wiped.
Dave, you fucking arsehole.
Happy you should.
Don't fucking ruin it, Dave. Come on, this is good stuff.
You're the boss, for God's sakes!
You shouldn't be watching chat, you should be involved.
Well, I'm sorry, once I see all the rest of the characters going like...
Yeah, I know. Do it when everyone's like...
Yeah, the pact was that she would take my memories away of everything that happened. Of me letting the drow in, them murdering my whole family, and give me powers and to serve her for the rest of my days.
Serve her.
You know, do her.
To do anything?
Well, apart from kill the wolf, nothing yet. Oh, well,
Kill
the
the
werewolf. Remember the big giant werewolf that I kept having dreams of?
I wasn't there for that. That's when I had to travel up, which is... We actually never spoke about what happened then, either.
Yeah, that's how Heck kind of got, you know, his... Actually, I look around, make sure there's nobody around to hear this next part. Is there anybody about the place?
No, you guys are completely outside. You're outside the church of Retella in the dead of night alone.
Okay.
That's when we met the like ancient white werewolf, and that's when Heck got bit and got to pierce the werewolf.
Well, that's our next mission now, to try find out how to help him. And you. And then I'll like move his arm where you got bit. You got bit on your arm, didn't you?
Who, me? Is it? Dress?
Yeah.
No, I think, was it on my shoulder, kind of more collarbone, kind of?
You were, yeah, he got bit in the shot. You got bit there, yeah. And then, yeah, Samuel was bit there.
Oh, can I...
Icky.
Is there anything there?
Oh, there's the bite. It was healed though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was healed.
Yeah,
But
it's gone.
I missed... Oh, okay.
No,
So-
that kind of wound, like when Aaliyah healed or whoever healed it, that flesh would just knit back together.
Okay, so you haven't been bit and cursed by the looks of it.
I don't know. I hope not.
Well, I think Samuel might have been as well. We all kind of saw that when we're all literally...
Samuel healed
down.
himself. He burned the wound away. He did it in the middle of the camp as well, so that's why no one saw it.
Oh, so do we know? Actually, no, I thought
Yeah, we do, because remember he got bit when
You
we
saw
were
Samuel
holding-
get bit. Everyone saw him get
Yeah,
bit.
that's what
It
I'm
latched
saying,
onto his
yeah.
arm.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, maybe need to have a look at him and see how he is.
Sam, you okay?
Daryl, I text you, man.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry.
While
I'm
this is
very
like
bad
this
at
revelation's happened, Naru is just like standing in shock, just like staring, and you can like see the piece that was obviously there just melt away. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm just standing there staring at Drez.
Okay.
Naru,
Tense.
you understand why you done it though, do you?
Well, to be fair, it wasn't protecting her family. Like, you just kind of sent hers.
Yeah.
It seemed like they knew where the village was. They were going to attack
Anyway,
regardless. But
if that was your family, Naru, would you do the same? Wouldn't you do the same?
Just going to turn on my heel and not say a word and just go for a walk.
Okay. Naruto leaves and goes into the city.
I clap my hand on Drez's shoulder and say, I would have done the same.
Me too.
So would I,
died.
Drez.
they died anyway, though.
Yeah.
As spiraling a little bit into depression.
Crippling depression. Well, Drez. Don't worry. We'll try help in some way.
So
Maybe you can go back to where you're from.
I think this might take a while for Naru to get over, but maybe she'll... Maybe when she has time to think about it. Like, well, I don't know. Like, we don't know who she knows who's dead. Like, we just...
Back.
Yeah. Whoever's not dead are most likely being enslaved, and they're gonna be worked till they are dead. So I don't know.
Maybe
That's
we
how
could
the trial
help.
work.
Like, to be honest, if that was me and my family, like, I would hate Dress. Like, I would hate you, Dress. I understand why you did it. If I was you, I would have made the choice you made. But if I was the other person, I would, like, hate you.
Thanks, Marilla.
No,
Yeah, if you killed my family, I would cut you into pieces.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
the same.
I
Poor
would-
guys,
I
learn
would keep- I
truth
would
is
score
grieving right now, and you're all attacking him. My God.
No,
I'm trying to bring levity to the situation. Are
I
jokes
think-
about like carrying your head around in Marilla's bag not funny?
We get her before we go in.
I think we might need to make sure that we keep an eye on Draz and Naru just for the time being, because maybe if she offers you any food or anything, Draz, just don't
take
eat.
We'll keep an eye out. Will we get her before we go in?
Yeah, she has no idea of Cerromith, like, God love her, like she'd be lost, and she's probably tormented with thoughts. So
as you guys are kind of standing there, a blue kind of thing erupts in the middle of the city. Energy, and it. Boom. Butsnick was rolling out there.
Oh,
Butsnick!
there you are, guys. I got left behind.
You said you wanted to party, though.
Yeah, not without you. They'll fucking eat me.
I don't think they'll eat you, not anymore.
Well, they
But
might
Nick,
now. They said I'm never allowed back again.
Why?
What did you do?
Doesn't matter.
Why do you
What
smell
mean
like?
It doesn't matter.
Why
Did
do you
you
smell like orcish ale and vomit?
did you try? Oh, it's
Hey.
oh.
Thank you for those. I don't know why that alert is popping up. But it's kill.
it's very
Kill. Sorry, what to say?
epic battle.
You didn't try to get with my love, did you?
My love.
Think my love, but smaller and younger.
Oh, the daughter.
I didn't know. I thought she was a goblin.
Oh, Jesus.
What's Nick?
I'm sorry, Elise. Don't get jealous,
Daughter.
okay? I didn't mean it.
How old was she?
Wait, how old are you again, Butsnick?
Me, I'm 6 or 7. I can never count. She's 8.
So she was technically older, but she's still a child, but
I thought she was a goblin like me.
years.
I was like, what's a goblin like you doing in a good look like this? And then next thing I know, Nashka was trying to eat me.
Well, how did you get out?
What?
How did you get out? How did you get here?
They
So fast.
teleported me here.
Okay.
Not nicely, by the looks of it.
They said the only reason I'm not being spit roasted over a fire was because I knew you guys.
That is very true. We need to find Naru, Butsnick.
Yeah, she's probably gone with Samuel, is she?
Samuel?
Samuel?
Oh yeah, Samuel's gone.
Wait, where did Samuel go?
Any of us notice our Samuel's gone?
God no.
Would my
Not even Aaliyah with her 22.
Nobody noticed.
Okay.
No.
Marilla's like, okay, well, we know the direction that Naru went. So we'll get Naru first, and then we'll look for Samuel. How does that sound? Or does anyone want to go, will we split up into 2 groups?
No. I don't think we should split up. I think maybe we'll just go find Naru first.
Would it be better to split up and maybe have Draz look for Samuel with someone else? Just for the moment, because maybe Naru might not want to see him.
Why don't the girls go look for Naru and the lads will go look for Samuel?
Well, if that's what you want, but you'll have to come with us then, Butsnick.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh no, actually.
I'm gonna just turn to the side and I'm gonna send Sanding to Samuel. And I'll be like, Samuel? Where are you? We're all going to look for you. We need to find you and Naru. Which way did you go?
Is there a response?
There is no response.
Oh.
Well, I don't think Samuel wants to talk to us right now. I just asked him where he was, but...
Did you guys piss Samuel off?
Well, why don't you go look for him, Butsnick?
Fine, I will.
That's fine.
Come on, Heck.
He won't.
No, well, but wait, before we go, let's think about this logically. Marilla, Aaliyah, Therese, you all have magic, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have anything that can, like, detect the presence of magic?
Oh,
Yes.
we got Big Brother over here.
Why?
Because if Samuel disappeared, then he could use some form of magic, and maybe you could track that. I don't know. I hit things with a
Text
sword.
magic? Could I sit there for 10 minutes and do a ritual cast of detect magic, please?
That'll take 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
10 minutes.
Listen, I don't know if Naru's gone as well. While Aaliyah's doing that, I am going to find Naru in case she doesn't want to come back either. At least we'll know where we are. Because you can send me a message, Colin, if you know, like.
Yes, I'm still concentrating.
Oh, sorry.
So Aaliyah basically gets down, she crosses her legs, and she takes out her little prayer book, and she just begins, reciting certain little in her head little things through it. You begin slowly building the magical prayer energies to cast a spell. It's gonna take you 10 minutes, right?
While she's doing that, I'm gonna send off Morello and see if he can scout the area and see anything.
Right. So where is Drez? Where are you? So who's going with who? Where's going where? He's gonna wait for Aaliyah.
Morella's taken off to look for Naru.
Okay.
And anyone can come if they want, like.
Okay. Is anyone going, Morella?
I'm gonna wait with Aaliyah.
You're gonna wait with Aaliyah.
Oh no, actually no. You know what? I'm going to. Hex just going to turn to the guys and say, right, Aaliyah, if you find anything, you guys go and look for Samuel. I'll go with Morella.
Maybe we're all being a little bit dramatic here. Maybe Samuel just went for a pint and he just wants to be left alone. Or maybe he's gone for a shite.
No. He just
maybe,
disappeared.
Yeah.
It's not like he said, hey, I'm going for a pint.
He's been weird ever since he drank that water.
What water? Did he drink the Kool-Aid?
What's Kool-Aid?
I don't know. That's what somebody said to me before.
No, it's we drank water that granted us all inner peace.
I want some of that.
She's like,
So much.
Well, I don't think you could go within 100 meters of the of that place again, Buttsnick.
What's a meter?
It's like a foot. It's a measuring distance we all use.
Heck,
and
please, it's not a point. Please stop trying to explain to me the
the
differences in distance and time. We gotta find these guys. Marilla, I'll go with you.
Please don't. I think they need your help here.
Oh, I guess I understand that.
You're also Samuel's best friend, so it's probably a good
Right,
idea.
I'm gonna go the opposite direction and look for Samuel. Who's with me?
I'll go with him.
Come on, Jez, I'll sing a song for you.
I'm sorry, I love how defeated that was. I'll go with you.
As
Look,
you guys,
I just found out that I caused my whole village to be murdered and my family as well. I'm a little sad.
I thought that's because you were going with both.
as the two of them walk off into the night, you just hear Buttsnick say,
So you killed all your kids, did you?
as you walk out the city.
Let's have a stop.
If I notice that they're going to find Samuel without me, then I'm just gonna leave the thing because I was staying to look after Samuel.
What detect magic isn't going to help you with Samuel though.
Heck said. That's what I just was going with what Heck was saying, so I was gonna sit there and ritual cast.
Well,
but look,
detect
if I
magic will
notice
just
there's
detect any magic around you in the area.
It'll also tell you what kind of magic it is.
It
So
is.
you would probably know whether or not
if he
Samuel
disappears.
has gone invisible or turned into an animal or something.
Oh, was that? Oh, okay, I understand. So yeah, you don't want to cast it though, do you?
Well, not anymore if I notice that they're walking away. Well, how many minutes do I have left on it?
Oh Jesus,
By
like
the time they
fucking
walk.
9.5.
Well, then I'm just gonna continue walking and I'll be like, hey,
Who are you
Thanks
going
for
with?
waiting.
Marilla or Drez and Buttsnick?
Drez and Buttsnick, because they're going after Samuel.
Okay, so what's Heck doing?
I went with Marilla to go and find
Heck's
Naru.
going Marilla. Sorry, I'm getting confused because you're all going back and forwards in this happening. Right, so
It's just
Marilla
Never
just
split
goes
the
to the
party.
area.
Marilla
It's gonna lie down
and
on the
Heck
floor
go. They go east, which is the direction Naru went, and Drez, Buttsnick, Aaliyah go west, which they probably will be the direction of Samuel went. Or do you want to go north, or do you want to go south? That's just the opposite direction of Naru. What direction do you want to go? Do you want north, west,
Can
or
we just
south?
look down and see if there's any footprints, small footprints?
Roll a survival check.
Can I assist her in this?
Yes, but she does. Yeah, she can. You can assist her in this. Yeah, give her an advantage.
Survival? Wow, I have +4 to my survival. What the fuck? So 17
Oh.
and 12, so 17.
Can't find any tracks.
Oh, for
Oh.
Samuel is very small. I really can't. There's nothing around here that I can see. I haven't seen any little footprints from him.
Probably hard to leave footprints on stone. Just say that.
Oh, this is stone I was looking at? Okay.
I'm assuming it's stone. I'm assuming it's cobble street.
Muck.
So,
Dirt. Where would he go now? What was the name of the bars?
I kind of need to know where you guys are going to go in Cerromith.
That's what I'm literally just asking.
Yeah, no, not confused there.
So,
Cerromith.
where has Samuel gone before?
I've been around the world tonight. I can't find my baby.
Hope that we're up before he was there.
Yeah. Unless, could he be at Bob's? Is Bob's?
Bob's Burgers.
Oh, Bob's Bar. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. There was also the university.
The university. I don't think he'd go there. He didn't look too good.
Oh, Marilla's cam's gone.
No.
Oh, so it is. You still there, Jenny?
I touched nothing. Hello?
I touched.
Yeah.
No.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show you. Just look at roll 20, Colin, and just tell me where you want to go.
Well,
You'll see it there. It's all pretty.
yeah,
there.
I know.
Because they know where Naru went, I'm just gonna do these guys first, alright?
Yeah.
While you guys are searching, you guys have a think about where you want to check.
Well,
So
never mind.
Marilla and Heck, you guys eventually stumble upon Naru.
Wait, before we stumble upon her at Naru, when we're walking beside Heck, I'm going to be like, Heck, I just want to say you're looking great lately. You have this whole new wild thing going on.
Thanks, yeah, I've been feeling a little bit, I felt a little bit more, zen and getting in touch with, like, nature and shit. We've been outside of the forest for so long.
And when he,
I think I'm a bit more ripped.
When he does that, Marilla's like, whew, like Marilla has a thing for werewolves. Okay, well, this new look really suits you, Heck. I just wanted to say that.
Egg is not gonna cotton to this at all.
Okay. Alright. He just takes them Marilla's compliment them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she is.
Can I ask about just hang on before I do that, I just need to check something. Yeah, I've no messages on Discord. Good. Naru, can you give me an idea what they if they found Naru, what you would be doing?
I'm just walking, like almost like I'm in a daze, like that way where people go into shock and they're just like lights are on, but like no one's kind of there. I'm just like walking. Can I ask though, where in Cerromith is where we landed on the map?
You're in roll 20, aren't you?
Yes.
So.
You said we landed outside the church.
The Church of Artella, yeah. But I can kind of see the map's not great on roll 20. The Church of Artella is number 7, I think.
Number 7.
No, sorry, it is. It's number 5. You're right, Dave. And
number 5.
I do
Perfect.
believe that actually I have it's already marked on the map, perhaps.
Yeah, it's big. The big token.
Yeah, where the big token is, you're right beside that.
Right. Okay. So C27, is that like a wee
that's
wood or forest?
That's a little forest. Yeah.
That's where I am.
That's called the Little Green.
Yep, I've wandered into there and I'm just in there.
If you're in the woods, you guys are gonna have to roll a survival check to find her.
Okay.
So we landed at number. What number was it? Sorry.
5.
Number 5.
You can see the big. You can see the big.
Oh yeah, you can see us all there.
Oh yes, I got 22.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. You guys easily track Naru to the woods. And can I just say that Naru, you're just standing there, just fucking shooting arrows into a tree or something, or are you literally just standing there like this? Oh my god, like.
I'll just be standing, like leaning up against a tree.
Thinking. Would you by any chance be smoking a big Gandalf pipe?
No.
There was you and Rangers haven't smoked pipes.
I just think Rangers should smoke Gandalf pipes. I'm sorry, I do. I don't know what it is. So you guys stumble upon Naru looking very in shock and upset, leaning against a tree.
Are you okay, Naru?
just gonna shake my head.
I don't really
I'm not gonna
know.
like look at you though. I'm just looking like straight ahead. But I'm just gonna shake my head.
I don't really know what to say here. I kind of... Heck.
Can't hear you, Heck.
You're muted.
Still muted.
You're still muted.
Wow, this is the best voice Heck's ever given.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Heck is just gonna wander over and sit down beside Naru and say he's not gonna look at her. He's sitting a respectable distance away from her, and he's just gonna say, you know, I understand why you forgave him and then you found this out. It must be a lot to process. I can understand if you don't want to travel with us anymore because of what's happened, but were I in Drez's place, I probably would have done the same thing, and Marilla probably would have too. I nod my head over at Marilla.
I definitely would have, Naru. I'm sorry to say that, but I understand where you're coming from. But if it was
At
my
that point,
family,
tears just start running down my face. But like it's just tears. Like her face doesn't really change expression.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of say, "So would I."
and I just go, "I'm so sorry," and I put my hand on her shoulder, and I just say, like, if you want to talk about it, like I can only imagine like what you've lost and who you've lost, and I'm just so sorry this happened to you.
It's not an easy thing to forgive, and I will completely understand if you don't forgive Dress. That's your decision. But the rest of us, we are all here for you. And I'm sure if you give him time, Drez will prove himself to you.
I know that probably doesn't give you much comfort now, but we will have your back as much as we will have Drez's.
At that point, I'm just going to kind of like slide down the tree and start like bawling my eyes out.
Oh, Jesus.
And I just kind of sit down beside her and just kind of like real close to her, and I just kind of put my hand on her knee and just kind of pat it and just kind of sit with her while she cries.
Yeah, Heck does the same. Not his hand on her knee, just his hand on her back.
Oh,
He's gonna take advantage of a crying woman.
No, that's Butchnick's job.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so you guys are going to sit there quietly in the night and just getting yourselves through it, yeah?
yeah, just being there for in a row. Oh, sorry.
Heck's gonna pat his pockets and see if he has his big long pipe.
Heck actually doesn't, because everything Heck owns got robbed by the Grimhounds.
Yeah, I know, he can't find it.
Does Marilla have one in her bag of holding?
No.
Is that a pipe in your pocket, or are you just happy to see now?
We all carry long pipes with us. That's our new squad aesthetic, guys.
The Billy's pipe lads.
We're a new gang.
You can call us the pipe layers.
Billy Pipers.
So I'm going to give you guys 3 chances to check places in the city to find Sam.
Oh my god.
So pick the first place.
Bob's Bar.
I'll let you pick one, Aaliyah. I'll let you pick one, Drez. I'll let you pick one, Butchnick. Which I'll let one of you guys pick instead. So Aaliyah, you can pick 2. Drez, you can pick 1, or vice versa. Where do you check first? Because you can. What I mean is, do you see the way it says like East Undercliff, Hillside? See the way it says all that stuff? You got to pick them, okay?
Well, I was gonna say, what about the bar, Bob's?
You don't need to be that specific. Just tell me which section it is.
Well, I just want to talk to Drez first, like, and kind of suss out. So, like, he could maybe be gone there. I'm thinking maybe around the war. Or
Around what?
around the water.
Oh,
Or else. Unless he went to the church. Another church.
he didn't. He didn't have a church, did he?
No.
Oh, he's more into the. Would he have gone towards
I think I know where he's gone.
Cryarch?
Where?
Would he have gone towards the Cryarch?
I don't think he would have went there.
I don't know where else Samuel has been in the city apart from
Yeah.
here, Cryarch, and Bob's Bar.
Well. My fucking.
Come on, guys,
husband.
give me a decision. Or I'm gonna take one of your tree off you.
Well, hang on a second. Jesus Christ, my roll 20s froze, so like.
We'll go for Eastcliff first.
East Cliff.
Or East Undercliff, sorry, Jesus.
East Undercliff.
Is that up the top where the fountain was?
It's
The
close.
waterfall?
Yeah, it's close to number
Yeah.
1 on the map.
Yeah, hang on, my roll 20.
Just
so-
north of Cobble West. So you guys search there for a while and you don't see any sign of Samuel.
Where did you say?
He said East Undercliff.
Yeah. And then there's Cobble West.
Yeah, but Cobble East is where Bob's Bar is, so I don't know, should we go there?
Yeah, I'd say Cobble East as well.
Alright, Cobble East.
Cobble East.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys search there and you don't find Samuel. One more try.
Where else would he have gone?
What about the hillside? There's nowhere down there. The dockland's gone.
He wouldn't have gone up to
The
our
very-
manor, would he?
Along the cliff. I know. That's what I thought of. We could go if you wanted to.
Well, I don't think we can we? We don't have the carriage. There's no way apart from climbing up the cliff.
No,
He could fly.
you probably could. What's 18?
Now that I think about it, who actually has the bloom right now?
I do.
Oh,
Oh
you
my
do.
god. Right. I'm gonna take out the broom. Buttsnick. Do you want to check out another place for us, Buttsnick?
Yeah,
Wait,
I guess I'll go. I'll go find somewhere.
What's number 18?
Number 18 is Number 18 is the College of Bards.
Oh, okay, no. I'd say. I don't even know.
Buttsnick, do you know anywhere that Samuel might have
Gone?
go to? As you knew him.
No, I mean, I never really knew Samuel in this city.
Where'd you meet him when the first time you were in this city?
I met him outside the Church of Attila. With you guys. Oh no, I didn't actually. Where did I meet him?
You brought him to the Church of Death.
Let's find out where I met him.
Let's roll a 37-sided dice.
Is there anywhere with fire around, right?
I originally met him at the embassy of Felhest.
Dun 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 dun. What was he doing there?
Mortgage.
I just ran into him. He was just hanging out.
He wasn't coming out of the embassy, was he?
I am.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Right,
Do you
we'll
want? Yeah, Buttsnick, do you want to head to the embassy and then back to Church of Attila, and then we're going to check the manor?
Alright, yeah, fuck it, why not?
We'll both fit on this room, will we? Yeah.
Ah, you both will, yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
All right.
really slow.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to roll me a
My kids would have
perception
loved
check.
this.
You're gonna have to roll me a perception check. going to be very hard to spot a halfling at night time, though.
Definitely with a 4.
Well,
No.
Yeah.
I got get advantage.
Like,
So 20 for the first one.
I am sorry to say this, you don't have an advantage. Oh, you do, because you're shield, yeah.
I do.
I'm sorry to say, but you don't see him.
26? Oh,
I
shit.
I just can't tell you why, but...
He is something else. That's what
You needed a nat 20 to spot him. That's the only thing I can say.
Oh.
Okay.
It's such a shame because I can't...
You were one
Because
off.
you were so close. Like,
What? I was one off. Was I?
one off, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the 20.
Right.
Inspiration.
You guys spend a while searching,
Well,
and you just
when
can't
we go
find
up
them.
to the manor, we're going up to the manor, yeah.
Which manor?
Our manor.
Our manor. That's where we're going.
Oh.
Goblini's
Manor.
manor. Oh, that's gonna take a
Yeah.
while, guys. You guys can only travel. You guys
Oh,
travel
yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet. Well, 30 feet a second is quite far, isn't it? Don't have to be calculator. Right, Howie, let's test your math skills. What's 30 feet per second translated into miles per hour?
675.1.
You want to transferred into miles as well, for fuck's sakes.
It's 180.
Wait, what? Colleen, bring Brian over here.
1,800. I don't know.
Let's
Yeah,
just say-
well, what's it? It's 1,800 feet per second.
Yeah. Feet per second. So
What is it? Fucking miles to feet.
let's just
Per
say
hour,
it's, let's just say it's going to take us 2 hours to get the Goblins man on the broom, yeah.
well then if it's gonna take us 2 hours then we're not going.
Okay, so you don't want to go. Right, fine. After searching the city for a couple of hours, you do manage to see Naru, Marilla, and Heck sitting beside a tree. A couple of guards aren't too happy with you guys flying around the city at night as well. You get a little trouble off them. They're raising their fists like this.
Get off your bloody broom, you bloody kids!
It's not good saying that though.
We call them
oh.
kids, right?
Brock Babcock, thanks to you.
I've got to change that for the D&D. Thanks for the follow, Sulzy.
No,
Sulzy.
leave it as Brock forever. He peps me up.
Probably Brookslick or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
It should be Buttsnick.
Yeah.
It was Buttsnick originally. So you guys want to go down to Naru and Heck and Marilla, or do you guys want to? You guys are on Buttsnick sitting outside the church like this.
Oh,
No. You go, I'll drop you first and then I'll go get Buttsnick.
maybe I'll drop you off and I'll get Buttsnick. I don't know if Naru wants me around. That's
Just need to check something.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Okay. So, you drop them off with Naru and you come back to the Church of Artella. And Buttsnick goes,
Bloody hell, where have you been, Aaliyah? Samuel was just here.
No.
Oh, we swapped because I said.
oh, sorry.
Where
I
the
don't
fuck
know,
else? Where
yeah.
you been, Drez? Samuel was just
Where-
here.
It's just here.
Well,
Where-
about 20 minutes ago or something.
Where's he? Did he leave? Where did he go?
He came over, he gave me this letter, which I can't read, because I can't read. And, yeah, I don't know what it is, though.
Can I? Well, I'll take a look, but I can't read common either.
You can't read it either? Oh, bloody hell.
Well, no, I can. Well, let me take a look. I don't know what he wrote it in. What did he? Did he write it in common?
Of course I read it.
Okay. Yeah, I can't read it.
I read it in Primordial.
two of you are there looking at it
I'll
going,
read it.
Look, now look, that word is definitely fire.
I think that's goodbye. But jump on. We'll go back to the rest of them. They'll know.
Alright, let's do
Okay,
it.
just-
Well, I'm sure he'll be back in a minute anyway.
So as you guys are all kind of hanging in the trees, and Naru was kind of having a bad night. Anyway, the broom comes down, and Buttsnick gets off. He goes,
We just saw Samuel. I just saw Samuel a bit ago.
Where's he gone?
No,
Where-
he gave me this letter and then he went.
Where was he?
Probably gone to bed.
he hands it to
see
you.
it.
He hands it to you, Aaliyah.
Well, what does it say?
Just give me a second there.
I am the greatest hero of them all.
I want to be the very best.
That no one ever was.
It was.
Give me a second there.
Send it to me and let me read it.
You want to read it out?
Oh yeah, fuck it, will I?
Okay.
Extra pressure off you.
I was going to put it up on the screen. Do you want me to later read it out though?
Yeah. Oh.
Get Dave to do it in Samuel's voice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to do that, Dave, or do you want Colin to read it
Oh
out?
no, it's up to you. It's up to Colin. She's the letter.
Let me read it first. Let's see.
You're going to read it out now, Colin, yeah?
Well, yeah, I'll read it out. Like, yeah.
I want to keep the secrets to myself first. And then...
It says nothing. Set it on fire.
Alright, hang on, I'll send it to you now.
Yeah, it's that flash fire that like magicians use.
I have not read this.
Oh.
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 Oh shit.
Oh fuck. I need a tissue. So Leah's gonna stand there. And she's just gonna turn to everyone then. And she's just gonna say, it's from Samuel. I'll read it out now. To my family. Know that I have been thinking of this a lot, and the reason I'm leaving a letter because I know that you would change my mind somehow. But know I am doing this for you. I must leave and never return. I will be changing my name. Samuel will be gone. I'm sorry for hurting you this way. Trust me, I thought so many ways to do this, but I can't think of any other way. Naru. Faradir. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Know that I do love you and always be with you in spirit, but please stay with the group. Look after my family. They need a strong woman to help when they get into stupid decisions. I love you. Marilla. Please don't drink too much wine. If I find your hubby, I'll look out for him. But if you see him first, tell him I'm sorry for breaking our promise. Oh fuck. Heck. If you want to be a fire werewolf, be a fire werewolf. You look so good. And you did make your mother proud. Oh fuck balls. Aaliyah just wipes away a tear. Drez. Please don't hurt any of the people in the group. They're your family.
Jesus, no, he's definitely gonna kill us.
That is out now. And he's down the river.
My little goblin bestie.
Oh.
Lad, you're the best bard in the world. And look after Leah. Always remember, I love you, big guy. Aaliyah, my sister, I'm doing this for you. I don't want you to ever have to choose between me and your religion, because we both know it'll come down to that. Always know that you made me feel so much love, and you made me feel like the biggest person in the room. Please don't look for me. Promise me this. You will always be my big sis. The path of rebirth is the path walked through by fire. Goodbye. Aaliyah's just going to sit down and cry. I'll let the letter drop out my hand.
I'm gonna reach over and grab the letter and just reread it. And then I'm gonna get up and Naru's gonna like bolt, like frantic. And she's just gonna start running through the city looking for him.
Marilla's gonna run towards the church. You know where Bruntonus is?
Yeah. Yeah. That's where she's going for, is it? To the church?
Yeah. Yeah.
Aaliyah's just going to be whispering. You won't find him.
What about fucking Bashnik?
Gotta give Aaliyah and Buttsnick a big hug.
I wasn't even mentioned. I'm the reason he's even here.
He was. He
He
called
called
you.
you the bestie and the best bard in the world.
Oh, did he? Sorry, I zoned out. I was too busy. Oh my god, did he? Oh, fucking hell.
And Buttsnick,
It's okay.
Buttsnick the whole time was sitting there like that, like blowing a snot bubble out his mouth, just looking at the sky.
Fuck.
He called the big guy. And he
Oh,
called you the
come
best
in.
part.
Give me a broom.
I'm not going to give him the broom.
You don't have the broom. I give him the broom.
He gets it out and just flies out like Harry Potter when he gets in the Nimbus 2000. Just flies
You
off
don't
into the
have a
sky.
broom anymore.
And he's gone looking for Samuel.
I'm not chaotic good anymore. Actually, I should be more neutral good. I shouldn't have given him that broom.
Yeah, Leah's just still going to sit there.
Naru, you run into the city like looking around and some guards try to stop you to see are you okay.
I'm just gonna keep running.
Yeah.
Just keep running past them. They're not who I'm looking for, and I'm just frantic.
Marilla, when you get to the Temple of Ortella, it's locked.
So I knock on the door.
You bang on the door?
Yeah.
Okay, you bang on the door, and it's going to take you a while for someone to open the door.
Who's there left with me?
Oh, Hector stayed with you to give you a big hug.
I'm still there.
Dres.
I'm going to get up. And did Naru take the letter?
No, I dropped the letter back down.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take the letter and I'm going to fold it up. I'm going to put it in my thing to the town. Go back to the church.
Yeah.
I suppose it's probably a good time to say it, Dave. Dave will be leaving Perils of the Mad. As a player.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So that also means then Bruntoness isn't.
Gotta come back.
Oh.
Just walking.
damn.
Like, I have to go.
I'm more sad about that than the characters.
Yeah.
Wait, what? So you're going completely?
That's weird to do on stream.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. This is what Dave
Nice
wanted. This is what Dave
D&D.
wanted.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm going to be the only healer. Shit.
Well, technically, you never wore the healer.
Oh.
I mean, I'm going to be the only one.
Nobody will be getting healed now.
I'm gonna
Marilla,
multi-class in Paladin.
the door is pulled
Potions
open,
everywhere.
and standing in his nightdress with a staff in his hand
Oh
is
no.
High Parasite Volumon.
Marilla. Good gracious, don't you know the time of night?
I say, did our friend come and speak to you, Samuel?
No. He did not.
He's
What's
left
happened?
us.
He's left.
He's left a note saying that. Oh, he's just. I thought he would have come to you. I thought he would have spoke to you. You said you could have helped him, and thought this is where he would have gone. I'm sorry for disturbing you. It's just He left a letter for us. He's not with our group anymore.
Very sorry.
And
Very sorry to.
I'm so sorry to put this. I'm so sorry to put this on you. I had to come here with our friends. We've done. I'll wait till they're here for that. But I really thought Samuel would have come here.
He puts his long, kind of slender elven hand on your shoulder. He looks at you and he just says,
Bring all your friends here tonight. I shall pray for you.
I will.
We shall see if we can.
Probably. Maybe don't go back to bed because
No,
they are like just.
I understand if you are back, then you have achieved what you set out to achieve in Guduruk.
I'll just wait till but I'll just wait till they're here for that. It's just I just came here for Samuel. I'm sorry. I just thought he'd be here, or at least I've come here before he left.
What? Why would he just leave? It's not like him. But I do know he has a separate path to walk in life. He's got a dark road ahead of him. Maybe he left out
Is
of
there-
love, Marilla.
Do you see light at the end of?
There is nothing but light in
path?
Samuel. But unfortunately, it is his job to light the path, as opposed to find a path already lit. Bring no friends.
I'd say
Bring no friends here tonight.
okay. And I just imagine it's raining and like Marilla just
Yeah.
walks away all dejected. Like
All of a sudden it does, a downpour happens from some dark night clouds that you guys failed to see. As the rain
and
pelts
Marilla
down.
pulls out her little stylish umbrella from her bag. Just walks through the day.
Naru, you kind of realise very
There's
quickly how
something.
fruitless this is. Samuel is a master of hiding. He could have turned into a mouse and he could be gone. So this is fruitless in the search. I'm sorry to put all this on you guys on stream, but this was the way Dave wanted it.
Heartless bitch.
And to be honest with you, I'm manipulating all of this for follows.
Yeah.
I don't
It's okay,
understand
my
half of
pay-per-view
what is happening, but it's making me sad. I'm sorry, Sulzy. One of our players has left his character behind. Yeah. So
It's so sad that his like name is still down the bottom.
I know. Buttsnick comes up to you on the broom, Naru, and he's like,
He's gone, Naru. We'll never fucking find him. He could be a butterfly or a fly or something. We'd never see him. Don't worry, he'll be back. He'll change his mind. He's got no reason to go away. Jump on.
Yeah, I'll just jump on the broom.
so the broomton takes off and he kind of comes flying back and he sees Marilla walking in the rain and he goes down to her then, and he's like,
Hey, Marilla, well, we couldn't find him.
I know. I went to the Church of Urtella, and the priest that we spoke to there said that Samuel has a different path to us. That his path was dark, but there's a lot of light in Samuel, and he wants us to go to the church. I thought Samuel went there. I really did. The priest said he could have helped him, and I'm sorry for running off, but I really thought he went to the priest and then left, and the priest would know where he's gone. I'm so sorry, but he didn't. And I guess we've to head there now.
Better go get Leah then. And heck, you guys go to the church and I'll go get him.
I'm just gonna walk with two of them and I'll...
so basically Buttsnick is kind of rounding you all up to go to the Church of Urtella. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's where we were walking.
Oh, he's gone there anyway. Okay, you're all kind of converge outside, and Aaliyah and Heck and Drez, you guys immediately know by the look of Marilla, Naru, and Buttsnick's face that you cannot find Samuel. They cannot find Samuel.
I just want to say I was so fucking close. 26.
You are.
That made, yeah.
You are.
So close. He doesn't want to be found. He's too good at hiding. How many people has he been? He hid from his family, his all their life. Now he's hiding from us as well. There's so much heartbreak. So many people have left. And yet we still have here now loads of flies. Our nan must be around, you know. How we're going into Bruntness. Our other friends. Let's go in. Let's see if we can make him better.
Like, I have to say now, if Bruntonus says like one fucking word like friends or love, I'm like, that's it.
Okay.
Draz, you're silenced.
With myself, there's gonna be 2 words from Bruntonus, and it's gonna be Billy's lads. And we're
Yeah.
all
Who has the water for Brunton's?
I have a flask.
I have one as well.
Can I have a sip?
Could I give it to him?
Yeah.
High Parasite Volamon kind of approaches and just goes,
Come in, out of the rain.
Brunton is just sitting there in this kind of, in his armor or whatever, just whatever he normally wears. And he's like,
I'm sorry to hear of your friend's disappearance.
Yeah, don't know why he left.
Sometimes men's hearts hold shadows darker than any cave or deep within this world. He may change his mind and return. But when one friend leaves, there is always the opportunity for another to join.
Oh.
Someone else bleeding pops up here.
And Dave does it to her character.
that may have been a bad choice of words. Sorry. Right. So he says,
peace has been achieved on behalf of Bruntonus.
We have something for Bruntonus, and I'll hand Heck the flask.
Heck is gonna walk forwards, and he's
water from
trying
the well of Ikamek.
You know?
I know.
How?
Did Samuel tell you?
No. I'm the High Parasite of the Church of Atella. That is a relic of woe of Atella. I know. Why do you think I sent you all there?
To help Bruntonus, I didn't think it was that.
My quest was originally to send Bruntonus to drink from the well. But when I heard of the war brewing, I thought of a chance to truly teach you all a thing or two about peace. And to help Bruntonus finally be Bruntonus again. My child, step forward.
and Bruntonus kind of stands up, is 8.5 foot tall, and Bruntonus now has like one horn and not another horn.
I tried to repair his horns. He's a bit fidgety.
Anyway, he walks forward. He walks over.
Kneel, my child.
And Bruntonus kind of just gets down on one knee.
Hand me the water.
Can I give it to him?
Of course, Heck.
I'm gonna put my shoulder on Heck as he does it.
Yeah,
on my hand on his shoulder.
Everybody gather around. Do I just... sorry to ruin the moment, guys, but do I just put it in his mouth, or do I...
I think so.
Yeah, I give Bruntonus the water.
Bruntonus kind of takes it and looks at it. And he looks very, very confused by it.
I'm drinking.
Drink.
And the High Parasite just nods and closes his eyes.
Drink it. Like the ale, Bruntonus.
And Bruntonus kind of... And the High Parasite has to kind of get involved and help him drink it. And he kind of pushes it into his mouth, and you see, and you kind of see Bruntonus' eyes, which are normally looking quite tired, kind of open up very wide, like that. And you see, and you see, like, he breathes deeply, and he slams his hands onto the ground, and he gets up and he kicks an entire line of chairs over, and he seems to breathe heavily. He screams, and eventually slams his fist down, drops to his knees, and he says,
"Hello, I'm back."
I fling myself onto Bruntonus and I hug him. And
So
I'm
do I.
crying. Nick is crying and I am crying.
Oh,
I'm
oh
fucking
my god!
going nowhere. What are you talking
Knew it.
Arsehole, you had me crying.
I'm not going nowhere.
Like something happened. There's something wrong.
I knew it.
I don't know if you
I
could
knew
see
you
that,
were too
but I
fucking
texted
cavalier.
Nikki
What
to
did you
call it. I called it. I knew he was
Oh, I
fucking
knew
making
you
that
would
bullshit.
do. Yeah, I knew it. He would have been too emotional.
Classic Dave move to be like, yeah,
You
let's.
bastard!
Boy.
You wee fucking
No,
bastard!
I didn't know.
Dare you?
I was like, has something gone bad? I was like, what's going on? I was like, ah.
Bruntonus returns.
Look at the name.
Oh, you gonna redo the intro then?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it again.
Get my name right, please.
No, I have to say, I feel really bad if she's listening. Poor Beth, it's now happy because she did say she'd have to leave because it was so sad.
I did send her a whisper.
No need to use the wrong ring there.
Oh my god. I'll look at Naru and I'll say family, and then I'll try pull her over for a hug.
Yeah, Bruntonus, you're going to stand up and you see before you your party that you had left behind. Bruntonus, the last thing you remember is the first couple of years of your torment. And eventually...
so I remember putting the crown on.
You remember putting the crown on. And you remember the first couple of years of the torment and slowly it broke you down. You remember when the faith in your God left your bones. And you could no longer stand that anymore. And it's like everything changed. And it's like you shattered into a million pieces. And it's like all of a sudden you're back. Whatever happened to you after that, you are back. You are actually back, Bruntonus Bronzeheart. You are a different person now, though. You have experienced the horrors of the abyss, the horrors of the depths of true mental illness, like of insanity. But now you stand there stronger than ever.
Yeah, can I roll a strength check to try to pick up everyone at once?
Yeah, you can.
Like
yeah.
a big super bear hug.
I haven't leaned in.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. I actually, you know how I said earlier, Naru's just like in a shock.
Yeah.
That was me for like the past 10 minutes.
Naru's actually back in the tree just going, what the hell?
I was like, he's family too, and that's why I wanted to pull Naru in and say she'll give us all a hug too.
Is dressed in amongst this because
I'm on the far side. I'll make sure I stay like the opposite side.
Can I
Bruntonus,
go for a water break?
Yeah. Before we jump into this lovely moment, let's take a quick 5-minute break so that everybody can, I don't know, get a drink if they want.
Does he give us a bear hug though?
Yeah, that this is basically where it's 19. Bruntonus just grabs all these into a massive bear hug. And we're gonna just imagine Bruntonus hugging you all, and he just won't let you go. As you can just feel the love radiating from him. And we shall be back in just a moment, guys. Stick around to find out what happens next, because there's only one thing left to do: fulfill Bruntonus' oath.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Well, I think we deserve a
We are back, guys. After all of us kind of readjusting ourselves, I got myself a glass of wine because I'm a classy DM.
Best night ever. Bruntonus is back on the glass of red. To my element.
So, let me just kind of build the picture for you guys, right? Everyone, you're all standing in the middle of the church where High Perse Volomon in his full gear standing behind, and Bruntonus has his arms, massive muscular arms wrapped around all of this as he hugs you deeply, and you can feel the repressed love. Because Bruntonus, you've got snippets of moments from when you were in your madness that the players had come and spoken to you and they'd cared for you, and you remember how deeply they worried for you. There isn't a doubt in your fucking soul that, well, you don't know about Naru, but there's no doubt in your soul that Marilla, Drez, Hacker, I don't mean to be mean there, Naru, by the way, it's just because he doesn't know who you are.
No, yeah.
Marilla, Drez, Aaliyah, Heck, and Butznik love you.
Oh fuck, Butznik's there. I forgot about
Butznik's
that,
right in the middle, suffocating. He looks white as a ghost.
I saw Balek, I was like, not to go and put them down.
And as you guys stand there, High Perse Volomon looks very happy. He's smiling, and he's just delighted that this outcome has come together. Even though Samuel's left, fair enough. But like, he's happy.
So, what happens next?
Now we complete Brandon's oath. Brandon, I'm not sure if you're aware of this. They've gone and completed your oath on your behalf. You are ready to join the Order of the Marbled Rose.
He just goes. He gets down on one knee and bows, like kneels in front of all the party.
You've suffered enough, my dear bull. You've suffered enough.
Thank you, all of you.
Okay. If you will all join me at the altar, I will begin the initiation now.
No.
Now. You've waited long enough.
Oh shit.
So as you guys walk towards the... Let me just get my notes up because this is a very in-depth ritual. So...
We're the goats that we sacrifice.
If all of you, Bruntonus, stand before the altar, and then High Perse Volomon stands at the top, and behind them is the giant statue of the lady, Ortella, the Lady of Peace. In one hand she's got the scales, and the other hand she's got the white rose, and she basically kind of dominates the entire room. And before her is this fire brazier, and then beside it is a bowl of white marble. All right. The bowl of white marble is not always there. It's been brought out specifically for this, and usually it's already out, which is strange.
Oh.
And he says, Bruntonus, just out of character, it's up to you whether you don't know the initiation to the Order of the Marble Rose, do you? No. Okay. So anyone is allowed 10. If this is in the middle of the day, this will be newish throughout the city. There will be a lot of faithful followers here. Like, you'd have the whole church would be packed to witness this, because it doesn't happen very often. And the followers of Ortella would be very interested in this. But that's probably why High Perse Volomon's probably choosing to do it in the middle of the night, to avoid this kind of thing, so you guys can just spend it together. He raises his staff, and on the other hand, he raises he takes a red rose out, and he goes over and he gives it to Bruntonus.
Give this to one of your friends. In fact,
walk over.
He turns it into 5 red roses.
Give these to your friends.
I first give it to Naru.
Yep.
Oh.
Welcome.
Oh.
And then I give it to Aaliyah.
Marilla's like.
And then I give it to Heck.
Yeah.
Rez.
Oh.
And then I give it to Mura last.
Thanks.
And I completely forget that, and I don't even care that Butznik's there.
No, Butznik's actually had to fall asleep over in a chair. He's so tired. He's been drunk and stuff like that. It's been a big night for him, so you can see a little snap bubble. And he just goes.
We are gathered here today to witness immortality. This mortal vessel will serve a greater purpose in Our Lady's name. We who sit here in penance, abstinence and hunger, fed only by the will of peace and prosperity. Applicant Bruntonus, repeat after me. the lady, I give my love.
Lady, I give my love.
Now you must relinquish all weapons to one of your friends.
Brundinus does have a little dagger down by his side.
I give him a hand the heck. My hand in the heck.
To the lady, I give my lust.
Lady, I give my lust.
Now you must hand your armor to somebody.
Take my armor and I give it to dress.
Take it. Drop a little bit.
To the lady, I give my life.
You're supposed to cut your hand now and give your blood to somebody.
To the lady, I give my.
Heck has to cut your hand.
So Hackeron, you will cut Brontinus' hand, and Brontinus will gift his blood to one of his friends.
I put my hand down and offer it to Marilla if she'll take it.
Marilla cups her hands.
Just looking at Drez, being like, "Get ready."
And then I just look at Heck and tell Heck to call.
I just chop off Brunton's hand, and I just I stab him in the neck.
As we have more friends than would normally be present, perhaps, Brontinus, you would also like to give your blood to the rest of your friends that have not received anything.
It's all, okay. And I give the rest. And I has Aaliyah, would you take my blood? Orange elf woman, would you take my blood?
No, you don't need to give to her because you gave her no. Yeah, you didn't give her. Yeah, they're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I forgot they all got roses too, so don't worry too much about it.
Repeat after me, Brontinus. I, Brontinus Bronzeheart of Karagak.
I, Brontinus Bronzeheart of Karagak.
Do now swear my loyalty to the eternal battle of peace.
Do now swear my loyalty to the eternal battle of peace.
Where words can win, I shall use them.
With words can win, I will use them.
Where peace may shine, I shall bear its torch.
Where peace shall shine, I will bear its torch.
Where war may succeed, peace shall prosper in its stead.
Where war shall succeed,
peace shall prosper in its stead.
Peace shall prosper in its stead.
And where war is unavoidable, I aid.
War is unavoidable.
Bought the shot together.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Happy's got it, even though he's in the middle of doing his indoctrination.
Right.
Where was I?
So, where war is unavoidable, I aid only in its ending.
You repeat that, alright? I won't do it again.
I now relinquish my weapons to whom I have made peace.
And then you have to say this.
I now relinquish my weapons to what? To what?
To whom I have made peace.
To whom I made peace.
And bear my body, be the shield and bulwark against the terror of war.
And bear my body, be the shield against the war.
I ask your blessing, lady.
I ask your blessing, lady.
Allow my voice.
Allow my voice
to be your song.
To be your song.
I ask your blessing, lady.
I ask your blessing, lady.
Allow my strength.
My strength.
Be that of perseverance.
That of perseverance.
I ask you now, lady.
I ask you now, lady.
That I rise.
I rise.
As one of your marbled roses.
As one of your marbled roses.
I, Brontinus Bronzeheart.
I, Brontinus Bronzeheart.
Do swear an oath to the lady.
Do swear an oath to the lady.
To peace and to prosperity.
To peace and to prosperity.
Of pacifism within my soul.
Of pacifism within my soul.
I hold this oath for now.
I hold this oath from now.
Until the end of my days on Anexia.
Until my end of my days in Anexia.
Approach the altar, Brontinus. You will know. Collect the roses from your friends and bring them to the altar. You will know if the lady accepts your oath or not.
Go over and take the roses off each one.
Hand over my bloody rose now.
Yeah. I'm totally the same.
A kiss from a rose.
You approach the altar, and upon it you see a marbled pot with nothing within. You instinctively know you must place the roses within. You just somehow know it, and you do it. Your rose flash. Well, actually, do you do it? Because this is the final part of the oath.
Yeah, of course it is.
Cool.
No, stands on them.
The roses
Eats
flash
roses.
from red, the colour of blood, to a brilliant eternal white. It turns into a sparkling energy which attaches itself to your arm, creating the symbol of the marbled rose upon your forearm. The pain is great and causes you to drop to your knees in front of it as you let out a grunt. The High Parasite approaches you and places his hand on your shoulder.
Rise, Sir Brantinus, the renewed, paladin of the marbled rose.
Alright.
And he hands you a ring.
I take the ring.
This is the ring of Atella, signifying your completed oath. Chair, he's a paladin.
He tells Oliver to chair.
I got new rings. It's so cool.
Go now into the world, Brantinus, and give aid to those who would have it, and bring peace where there is war.
God help us, he can
What did
actually
that do? Yeah.
do magic now.
Yeah,
Dear God.
Oh god, we're gonna have to kill Bruntinus.
All your features as a level 7 paladin are now unlocked.
My God. Do I level up to level 7?
You're up to level 7 now, yeah. And that Ring of Artella, the Ring of Artella allows you to cast Sanctuary on an enemy as a bonus action, an infinite amount of times, only on an enemy.
Infinite.
Oh, that's perfect.
And it also gives you a persuasion check, an advantage on your persuasion checks once a day, resetting at dawn.
That's good, that's good.
I'll add it to your D&D beyond. But Bruntinus is now a fully oated paladin of Artella. That's all thanks to his
Oh
friends.
my god.
Bruntinus is back.
I try pick up the parasite.
You pick him up, and I don't know, Dave, would you do that? Because would you?
I would do that.
Okay.
Yes,
you pick up the parasite and he's like,
Brantinus, do put me down.
and I put him straight down, and I'm sorry, but thank you for everything. Know that I heard you speak to me all them nights. And I'm sorry for. I know I shouldn't have picked you up, but
It's okay. Of course it's okay.
know that I will never forget.
You've suffered greatly, Brantinus, but your fate has carried you through. Not your faith in the lady, but the faith you had in your friends.
Thank you.
Go forth with them now, Brantinus. You owe each of them a debt you may never possibly repay.
Well,
And I
there's
turn around and I look at the party. You just look so different. But
You don't know
Same.
how much we've done.
please, fill me in and everything. And thank you.
Now get the hell
Well,
out of
there-
my church.
Have a nice rest.
he smiles.
I haven't brought this back as armor, or actually, if he wants to put it on, I'll help him.
Yeah.
I actually know this good little bar we could go to have a chat.
Bob's.
Yeah, Drez will love it.
Drez looks a bit sad in the third.
Look, I'm gonna say I know there's the question mark over Bob's bar, but we've had such a good night tonight, and Bob was so nice to us. I think it's
Yeah.
I think we should go.
Naru.
Well, there is. one
I'm
thing about that.
actually gonna step forward and hold out
Yeah.
my hand and introduce myself to Brentalis.
Yeah, Naru.
Oh,
Hi, my name is Naru.
my manners. Brother's bronze art.
No.
Naru.
Brantinus, the reborn.
Oh.
You are Sir Bruntinus, the reborn.
Sir? Do we have to call you
You leave your
sir now?
you leave your family name behind.
Yeah.
You leave your family name behind when you become a paladin of the Marble Rose. But it's a
Oh,
great honor.
shit.
Your family would never be offended by it.
I am Sir Bruntinus, the reborn.
And I just shake his hand.
And I say I'm so sorry for interrupting this moment, but I feel Heck wants to tell something important.
What's up, Heck?
There was, I took your sword, Bruntonus, and I tried to fight as you would with peace, not with killing and not with murder. But it was taken by some people I used to trust. So Heck is going to unstrap his own sword, take it from his back, and hand it to Bruntonus. I've had this all my life, and it's the least I can do for losing yours.
Bruntonus puts his hand on the sword and pushes it back. And Heck, you fought for peace, and it wasn't the sword the reason why you did it. Use this sword like you would use my sword, and fight for peace.
Heck nods.
Now get over here and give me a hug.
I jump on him and give him the biggest hug possible.
Heck, sorry,
Buttstick's awake now.
about that. When I found out what happened, I went and took a look at that warehouse. I have Bruntonus' sword. I thought I told you.
You have his sword?
Like
You
a
have
box.
It's a box.
Did you get my money back, Buttstick?
No. Oh, there was a note as well. Sorry.
Saying?
Yeah, the sword was broken. They'd broken the sword and they'd stabbed it through a letter that said, "Fuck you, Heck. You're gonna be fucked. Your corpse is gonna get fucked." All this kind of stuff.
I know that's not true because you can't read common.
Yeah. I was about to mention. Wait. You can read now?
Bob read it for me in the bar.
Oh,
Bob said he was going to get it repaired.
Who is this Bob?
He's a nice guy. I like him. He may be a child killer like me. I mean.
Oh my god, is Bob the baddie?
Child.
Is Bob our big baddie?
Maybe we should
Drez,
go.
did you say
He can
child?
stay there too. Actually, he had some nice place to stay. For.
Bruntonus, we
mind a drink.
Bruntonus, we have so much to fill you in on. Like, it's
Wait.
crazy.
Bruntonus, that problem you used to suffer with that.
Yeah.
You, when you took that drink of water, you conquered it. If you choose, I know you still have that thing that haunts you from your past. But after everything you've been through, you've suffered enough, man. You've paid amends for that.
That's why when he
So
said.
now you're trying to say I'm not alcoholic though?
I can drink freely now?
I can join in the card game now and not kill the Heck.
After he says he's gonna have a drink, though, I'm just gonna look at him and.
I just need one.
Actually,
I'm
Yeah,
going
where
to
is
have
the
several-
What I've been through, alcohol is not going to affect my mind.
where is the flask that he drank from?
It's poured into a bowl, so I think Hex must have it.
Does that count?
Which glass is this now? Sorry.
That
No,
was in.
flask.
No, the flask.
Oh, the flask was that's that was on that was left just on the ground.
Oh, I'll pick up the flask and put it back in my inventory. Aye.
You guys step out. Is there anything you want to do inside the temple, or he's done there?
I just want to say to Naru, Naru, I know there's a lot of weird stuff in this group, and you know, it's a bit crazy, but we would help you the way we helped Bruntonus. I just want you to know that.
Whoa.
I'll just kind of like nod at Marilla and just kind of give like a half smile.
I just know this might be so overwhelming, and you're probably like, who are these and what the hell's going on? But I just want you to know we would be there for you.
Yes, I definitely think that we should go and talk, because as much as you want to fill in your friend on what's happened, I would very much like to know.
No, I know you've been so patient and so you've given us a lot of benefit of the doubt. So
Nobody has been as patient as I have. I'd really like to go to bed.
Oh, sorry. We'll go now and we'll hit the pub.
Leaving.
Go in
we're gonna
peace.
totter down off the pub's bar.
Go in peace to Billy's lads.
I predator handshake him before we leave.
Oh.
He thinks that's utterly barbaric and shakes the tip of your finger. He's an elegant elf.
Let us leave.
People who have tuned in tonight that normally would watch Brock Babcock are probably like, what the fuck?
No, this gets very...
Yeah.
Brock is here in spirit. The whole time that thing was going on, I
Alright,
was
guys,
like,
go back to the fucking bar and get wasted. Stop being pussies.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was expecting the my balls are small and delightful. Repeat, Bruntonus.
The what?
My balls are small and delightful. Now repeat, Bruntonus.
Oh yeah. I saw in the chat. I was trying to keep a straight face, so thank you for that. Right, so you guys kind of make your way out into the night air and you walk along. Can I get you to Bob's bar at least, or do you just want to roleplay on the way?
Well, I'm okay. I'm happy just to go to Bob's
I'm
bar.
happy just to go as well.
I'm happy. So.
Aaliyah, Heck, Drez?
Oh, I'll sadly go there with no roleplay.
Wait, what?
You guys...
Come on, Drez. We're going to a
these.
child killing place.
Buttsnick walks out the door and goes,
Bob's probably gone to bed.
so he takes a key out. But the key looks like it's made of soap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Is it open?
Yeah.
Why are we?
Is this Bob's place?
What?
Yeah, this is...
Ah, it's alright. Me and Bob are cool with the gang. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm going to be like, Bob!
You hear like... and down the stairs, Bob and his kind of like, you know, his little floppy kind of night hat and his little dress.
Full nightgown.
We're here to party, Bob!
Hi, Bob.
Hey, come on in. I'll order the drinks at the bar.
Can I ask for a special drink first?
I'm a little bit tired, Mrs. Leah, but I'll give it a go.
Remember the drink our small friend had beforehand? Oh fuck, wait, hang on, let me go back here.
You'll have to refresh my memory.
It was the Marigold, by a Marigold family.
Oh, the ale, the Marigold ale. Was it an ale there?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
No, it was spiced rum.
It was the rum.
Oh, the rum, yeah. I'll get a shot for all of you, hang on.
Yeah, one for everyone.
Bob, you might want to get him his sword as well. I totally forgot to tell Heck. He's been walking around feeling terrible about it. Isn't that hilarious? It's been here the whole time.
I'm gonna grab Buttsnick and nuggy him.
Oh,
Ah.
He flicks his little tree hairs.
no, you don't touch my little hairs.
Buttsnick gets up behind the bar and he starts helping him pour the drinks.
Bob, you go to bed. Go on. And just leave the sword outside your room and I'll look after the guys.
He kind of pats Buttsnick on the head. You alright? Good night, buddy.
Night, Bob. Thank you again for letting us stay.
Help
We're
yourself
here.
to the drinks in the bar. Just leave a couple of gold and we'll call it a deal. And he goes up the stairs.
Do you say he done it?
No, I don't.
What?
I don't
Just
know
for anybody
either.
who's watching doesn't understand, there are rumours in the city that Bob killed a child.
Oh, Daryl, what's the quote? I can't do it. I'm not cool enough for this Lord of the Rings quote. But what's the thing where they're walking along with Aragorn and it's like, do you think he's one of them? And he's like, no, I think an enemy would feel fouler.
I think an enemy would look fairer but feel fouler.
Yeah,
And then
that's
Sam
what I
goes,
say about
he's foul
Bob.
enough. and then Viggo Mortensen goes like this.
No, we stop it there, Daryl. We don't do
Sorry,
the
I
rest
could
of
go on
it.
forever. I could recite the whole film line for line.
But that's what I say about Bob. I'm like, I feel he would be fouler.
He would look fairer but feel fouler. Bob
Yeah.
looks quite foul, feels quite fair.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Naru and Bruntonus, and I'll just say, this is a place where we drank, and there's a drink that their little friend had, and I know we've family member.
Colleen, you're breaking up badly.
Yeah.
Am I shit?
Don't worry about Colin, your Discord settings. I'll talk to you about that another time. I have to fix it.
Oh.
It used to happen to me.
I think maybe we should have a drink for family member who left tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick up the shot and I'll say Bruntonus, Naru, use as well.
Basnick.
And I'll
What?
and
What?
Bruntonus.
Yeah, I take a shot.
Give it
What's
to
his
everyone.
name? What is his name?
Samuel.
Samuel.
Oh, well.
And also welcome.
Samuel and also...
His real name was Wilcom Marigold.
He was a complex character, Bruntonus, but you would have liked him. He had a good heart.
Is this his family drink then?
He had a bloody great heart, he did. For fuck's sake, he was the best.
I think this is his family, so...
Busnick does the shot through his eye.
To Samuel.
To Samuel.
Oh shit, I already did it. 1 second. First one. To Samuel.
To Samuel.
Samuel.
I'm gonna miss the little prick. I'm gonna miss Callie more though. Really miss Callie.
Where, has he passed on?
No, he
left.
He had his own path to follow, Bruntonus.
He sold his soul to a great demon to save Aaliyah.
He
Wow.
done it for us.
How many? There's 15 souls to collect, doesn't he?
50.
50.
That's why he left. He told me before he left.
You know,
I knew what the letter said, but I didn't want to take it away from you guys, you know.
You know, the sad thing is, I would love to go and find him, but I just know he's so good at hiding, and he's, as Dre said, he's been hidden for so long that I think if our paths are meant to cross again, they will. But I don't think it's out of our hands now.
I'm just worried the next time we see Samuel, he'd be different, changed by the demon who's taken over him. Maybe he might be.
I think he's quite strong. I think he'd beat it. But I think one of the most important things we have to do tonight with this drink is build Bruntonus and Naru in.
Yes, I would like to know who Naru is and where you got these new scars from.
Well, maybe
like to know who Bruntonus is.
Well, maybe before we start anything, maybe Naru, you could tell Bruntonus who you are, and Bruntonus, you could tell Naru who you are. Just before we all fill everyone in and be like, this happened.
Fill it in part.
At moment 65 of tonight's roll.
Well, Naru, let me explain who I am. I am Bruntonus, former Bronzard, now the Reborn. I am with these beautiful people for many of months, traveling across the lands, until one day, stupidly, I put a crown upon my head, and was driven absolutely insane. And now, these beautiful people that I call my family brought me back. I drink to that, and he takes another shot.
Umbrella drinks to it.
Aaliyah does as well. Does Bruntonus change at all with his drinking? Because she's still very iffy after the last time she got a trigger and everything threw at her and everything as well.
I'm a paladin of peace, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he isn't violent in any way or looking like the same way he was?
Bruntonus looks like, the best way to describe Bruntonus is he looks like he's stronger than ever, but at the same time he looks way older. The stress lines on his face. Bruntonus looks like he's aged about 30 years.
Silver Fox.
No, he's not gone grey. He's not gone grey.
I swear to God, that was what Marilla was thinking. And Jenny.
Silver Bull.
Silver Bull. And Naru, do you want to tell Bruntonus your story so far?
Yes. So my name is Naru Faradir, and I'm actually an elf from the same town as Drez.
Oh.
The gong of knowledge.
What?
We just heard a big spring go off or something.
Oh, I was just like, what was
Yeah, it was like yeah, springs.
Did you hit like
right, okay.
Did you hit like a lamp or something there, Jess?
No.
Oh, well, fuck on you, it doesn't matter.
That was so funny.
I'm a bit worried now.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Oh,
It's not the gong of death. Don't worry, the wasps won't get you.
It's the wasps all gathering together now, upright.
Christ.
So you and Drez are close.
No.
No.
We're working on that frontness.
We're close for a moment.
The back history.
Wait, hold on, these are not
How's that
like.
story go?
He's not like. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm a bit blunt. These are not ex-lovers.
Absolutely not. I came looking for this group of people after hearing many tales of their heroism and adventures, and also to confront Drez, because Drez let the drow into our town, and that's what happened. Drez was the downfall of our town, and the reason why my family and his family are now either enslaved or dead. And I'm going to take another drink after saying that.
Well, she's been saying that I've been drinking.
Butsnik keeps you feeling it. This is strong stuff, though, guys.
Butsnik, can I have a beer instead? I just want to keep drinking more, but for longer, and I will pass out.
He actually pours you a pint of his rum.
Can I have a wine, Butsnik?
Yeah, coming up. Yeah.
Andres, you've always known this, because I don't remember you ever telling any of us this.
My patron, Lady Isla, who I made a pact with, took my memories away. I knew the drow attacked, and as far as I knew, I tried to defend my city, but it seems I chose to make a deal to save my family, but the drow turned on me and killed my family as well.
Complicated situation.
I'm still confused though as why she called herself CeeLo, which is your wife's name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Treasure.
I kind of.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He has a wife and kids.
Oh, what is your children's name? I'd love to meet them one day.
The drow murdered and tortured them in front of me after.
Could I get Butsnik, can I get another shot, please?
I don't mean to be rude here, but I think we will kind of I think this is a touchy subject for Drez and Naru at the moment to be discussing together.
What about the beauty of Felhaz? How have you been, brother?
Good. Not much with me. We met my husband, Dimitri, since you've been gone.
Oh. He finally showed.
Yes. And you do know he has a... you were there. Were you there? You were there with Curtis
when Curtis Simon showed up.
Oh yeah.
Curtis Simon.
This is actually
Wait, hold it. Has he not shown up yet?
He has. We went to. Do you know Goblini? With Bruntinus.
Got the clue.
Bruntinus, Rome. Yeah. Well, if Bruntinus can know who Goblini is if he wants to.
Don't really care about the underground, like the big.
Yeah, if you don't, he's a big criminal, Bruntinus, and basically he had Dimitri.
Tried the biggest criminal, absolute sociopath. He was wielding a demon crossbow.
Was the biggest.
So that was, yeah.
Do you still have it?
He was the biggest criminal, and basically he had Dimitri locked up. Heck bravely ended up fighting Goblini because he was so rude, and Aaliyah helped as well, and basically the result of it was this, and I take out Goblini's head.
It'll be so stinking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's Goblini, not Dimitri. That's the underground.
Here's me thinking you have gone on the way of peace, and you are decapitating goblins and putting in bags.
Well, to be fair, he was so awful, and there's more issues with that. But I think Aaliyah and Heck probably have more things they want to tell you as well. So you're kind of caught up with me.
What happens with it? Have the church came back to you, Aaliyah?
Daryl, I sent you a message there.
Oh, sorry. Let me check it.
What about you, Hekaron? Anything
okay
cool with you happening?
I just want to, right before you turned to Aaliyah to say that, You kind of look over. Leah has gone to the bar, and she's kind of read the letter. You can see tears falling from her eyes on the letter, but she looks like she's kind of reading it and just kind of dozing off. Basically, she's drunk, very drunk.
What is she reading? Can we all see she's reading that?
Yeah.
What does she read? I try to whisper it. I know she has a super high perception.
I won't listen.
What is she reading?
She's reading the letter Samuel gave us before we left. Before he left.
He must have been a big part.
He was like a little brother to her.
Yes.
He did a very brave thing. I understand why he left.
You have changed so much.
Oh yeah, I'm missing a finger now. And I lift up my hand just to show him that I've got 3 fingers on one hand.
And heck, there's something else you might want to tell him.
Heck, I'm surprised you have a hand the way you carry on.
Heck is more than that.
Heck, what have you done?
I haven't done anything.
That's what this is not good. Go on, Heck.
So Drez had a deal with his Fae lady, and we went to go and help him deal with the problem. And the problem was a werewolf. You can see where I'm going with
Dimitri,
this.
though. Not Dimitri, different werewolf.
Different werewolf, okay.
And
Heck, you're trying to say that you have like a tank.
Yes, I am a werewolf.
Kind of.
Yes.
Going to the priestess and Medela, because fuck this shit. Not having a werewolf in the party.
The thing is, it's not a regular werewolf.
Never it is with you, Heck. What's wrong with this werewolf?
Well, when it appeared, it acted like a newborn, but could talk and understand, but didn't know its name, didn't know where it was. It had no memories. No.
I know I was knocked out for this, but wasn't it once it was hit with fire, it went into a werewolf first, and then it changed into a... Is that right, or am I wrong?
Yeah.
Wait, oh my god, sorry.
You also, I think they told Heck they heard screaming, right?
Yeah. Once he was hit with fire, there was like a portal was full of fire and just screams of agony.
This is a lot. I'm surprised the lady is still here with us, but Naru, I hope you do stay. But
There's benefits to having you back as well. I don't mean to.
Well, it looks like I need to put. It looks like someone has messed up our puzzle, and we need to start putting pieces back together.
Yes, and there's so much to do, and we've kind of been. I don't mean this to sound bad, but we've kind of been locked to Cerromith because, you know, obviously if someone wanted to hurt us, the first person that they obviously wanted to get to was you, because they knew you weren't yourself.
You have a flashback, Bruntonus, to when you were outside sweeping the steps, and a couple of very troublesome individuals came up to you. You didn't understand anything, though. They were just saying something along the lines of, they killed Goblini, let's kill this person. You get a little flashback to it. And do you remember the High Parasite Volamon coming out and driving them off? Very powerful magic.
Do you remember snippets of something like that? And I'm sorry I was ever a burden.
You were never a burden, Bruntonus. Never. You helped us. No, like to be honest, I have to be honest, it was incredibly stupid to put the crown on, but we were so frustrated in the cave, and it was just a moment of madness.
I'm joking.
So, but it's nice to have you back.
Do you want to go and put the dot again? I know where it is.
Yeah, you can bring it to it.
I hope it's destroyed.
We couldn't destroy it. We don't know how.
The last thing I ever want to see again is that fucking crown.
Wait a second. I have an idea about the crown.
No, I don't want any idea about the ground.
No, I don't want the. No, it's. Naru, you still have water.
Yeah, I still have a flask of the water.
What if we poured the water on the crown?
Can I make a medicine check?
You don't need.
It's
Marilla, you're a wizard. You would know that would have no effect on it.
Unfortunately, heck, that would have no effect. But gruntiness, we are not 100%. I have to tell you, done with the crown.
Oh, bless you.
Somebody.
We're not
a large knock bangs on the tavern door.
Would Leah be awakened from her slumber?
Leah's locked, so I'm gonna say no.
Marilla walks up to the door.
Oh, she's asleep.
She's fallen asleep. Yeah, she's drunk. She's fallen asleep in the lair.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Marilla walks up to. Oh, sorry. Marilla walks up to the door and goes, "Who is it?"
No answer.
It's Carter Simon.
That's what I'm thinking.
Carter Simon. If it's Carter Simon, I swear.
I gotta walk up to the
my
door
God.
and go like this, and then notice that I don't have a blade, and go, oh, and just walk towards the door and open the door.
Did Buttsnick not get Bob to go and get it though?
No, he left it outside.
Bob's in bed.
Yeah, I think he left it outside his bedroom door.
Yeah.
So we haven't gone upstairs to get it yet.
Just give me a second there. And I will just tell you now, because I seem to have lost my notes on this. So just give me a second there.
I will just wait. This door is a bit of stuck. I'm just waiting for it.
So you open the door, yeah? You gonna open the door?
Yep.
The door kind of open the door and you kind of peek out. Because I'm gonna guess you're kind of being cautious. You kind of peek out and you see a man standing out in the thunderous rain in a long black coat. You can't see his face.
This is him.
Can I help you, sir?
I am looking for the Billy's lads.
Yeah, well, it's the first night you'll actually meet them all. Come on in. Get out of the rain.
And door open, this guy walks in and he's completely covered as the water runs down his kind of black cloak and drips onto the floor. And he kind of pulls down his hood and you see this kind of young man with kind of blondish kind of hair. He bears a very striking resemblance to the Croark, but it's not the Croark.
Is it
Straight away, Marilla. Yeah.
Is he what? Is he handsome?
Oh, they're ready.
I don't know, is he?
The ladies are waiting.
Yeah, he's handsome in a... Oh god, how would I describe him?
In an ugly sort of way.
He'd be handsome in a Draco Malfoy kind of way. He's got slick back.
God.
Not
No. He doesn't look. He doesn't look sly. He's got like a wide set jaw, and he's got kind of like no facial hair.
Daryl, do you know who'd be really handsome if he looked like?
Oh my god.
Do you know King Theoden's nephew? You know your man, Colin Langston as well.
No.
Carl Urban.
No, he doesn't look like that.
Yes.
Can he look like Carl Urban?
No, he's kind of a little man, kind of skinnier than would be like that. He's only about five. He's about 5'9", and he doesn't look muscly at all. In fact, he's got kind of like rings on his hand that represent he's somewhat of nobility. And he pulls down his hood and he just goes, "Greetings, I am Alston Lester Lavelle.
Could I get you a drink, Alston?
Yes, hot whiskey would be most appreciated."
Daryl, Marilla
I don't know how to make that, but I will just get you a whiskey. Let's go over a glass of whiskey.
Marilla's keen mind kicks in. What's the name of the son that the Croark told us of?
Alston.
Oh, so it's this fella.
This is the son of the Croark.
Yeah, I look to him straight away and I go, "What are you doing here? I thought your father sent you away."
He didn't send me away. No, he sent away my younger friends, my younger brothers. I am the mayor of Cerromith. I have not been to Cerromith in quite a while, but I have returned upon what my mother has told me. My father had sent my mother and my siblings to me in Cerromith. I came here not 2 days ago, looking for you.
I can't hear anything.
Can you not hear me now? Am I talking too low?
No, I can hear you.
I can hear.
Fashion on is like went deaf.
Has he deafened himself?
I've come to you to plead on my father's behalf. He is way too proud a man.
Can Owen hear?
Can you hear it, Owen?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've come to plead to you on my father's behalf. My father is too proud of a man. But you are the only people I know that I can turn to in this matter. May I join you at this table?
Of course.
Yeah.
Has your father changed?
My father has undergone a great deal of stress lately, involving the Merchants Guild and that wicked bitch, Kasifa Holemi.
And he automatically wakes up now.
When I'm going over to get the whiskey from, I'll try to wake Aaliyah up.
Yeah. Aaliyah, you're kind of. Whoa. You find a stranger sitting down.
Who's it?
Some blonde guy.
I am Alston Lester Louvel.
That's his name.
Son?
Yes.
He's alright looking, so she kind of stands up a little.
As you know, as you may know, the trials of Kelsabor tomorrow begin.
Oh shit, that's tomorrow.
Kasifa Holemi has sponsored several fighters. My father is slowly beginning to lose grip with Cerromith. He battles whatever artifact is within his safe. It gnaws at his mental health and it drives him into deep darkness of depression and negativity. I've never seen him like it. I've never seen the stress take him. And upon that, Kasifa Olemi assaults his rule at every turn she can. She has petitioned the Emperor to have him removed as the Cryarch of Cerromith.
Would you become Cryarch, or is she trying to become Cryarch?
If the Cryarch is removed by the Emperor, he must then give a new one. A new family line. Give me a second. Butchnick's just pouring me a glass of wine.
Just Sully in the back. Yeah. Oh my god. Whose hand is that? Oh my god.
Come on, Butchnick. Say something to Butchnick.
Jay look like fucking
unseen servant.
Oh, she's something that's Altair. Assassin's Creed.
There's no possible way my father will survive living under this artifact and the political assaults and the machinations of Kasifa Olemi.
Do we need to kill her?
No, that would be worse. If you were to kill her now, the Emperor would question why the person petitioning to have the Cryarch removed has been removed themselves.
Who is Kasifa Olemi?
She is the wicked bitch of the Merchants Guild, a foul spawn of the Seged Empire.
And a fucking creep.
She wants babies as well.
So it's all politics.
It's more than politics, Brunton Bronzeheart.
It's actually so Brunton is the reward.
You have been knighted. I desperately apologise and beg your forgiveness. You gotta understand, guys, being a sore is a big fucking deal. You get respect no matter where you go. It means you serve the Pantheon as a warrior. Give up your own life for the good. It's like swords would be even more respected than almost the clerics, the priests of it, because
to put it simply, you're like a level or two below Morella.
Oh! You shouldn't say that in the battle royale.
So what do we need to do? Get rid of the crown?
No. The crown, yes. There are two things I must ask you to do. But my father can never know. Well, he can know of one of them, but not the next. There is a scholar to the south. Or more specifically, not to the south, but to the east. Named Radas the Mad.
I've heard about him before.
I believe he may be able to help with the crown. At the very least, he's an expert in all things ancient. Although he is completely and utterly mad, I do warn you.
I think your father told him.
Yes, this is okay. My father can know about this. But I do believe my father's got quite the patience with you, but I would ask you may perhaps jump this to your priority.
For if Kasifa Holemi takes over Cerromith, I suspect she will secede from the Empire. I'm working on it. I don't have physical evidence, but I believe Felhest and Cerromith are planning to secede from the Empire together at the same time and form an alliance with Mavaria.
No, I think you're wrong.
Oh, Lady Marilla, I'm not wrong. My spies within Felhest have told me this.
But the nobles are too... Oh, sorry.
What is the problem if they do?
There will be wholesale slaughter and war and domination between two grand nations. Hundreds of thousands will die, perish.
Sorry, I don't understand politics, but I understand that.
If the Andic Empire falls, nobody will be able to stand up to the dread nation of Mortraken in the north. The balance of power will be erupted.
I think you're wrong, though. If we know in Felhest that if that would happen, it would lead to slaughter and...
Yes, against the united Andic Empire, yes. But you're not alone anymore in Felhest. Your brother Maurice has declared himself prince in secret.
Oh, shit.
Prince Maurice,
your brother wishes to unite Mavaria and Cerromith into one grand attacking force. That may topple the Emperor. If that should happen, nothing will stop the dread nation of Mortraken from beginning a conquest that will ignite the world in eternal flames. The Pantheon itself may not last.
But obviously, the people in Felhest and Kasifa Holemi would know this, no?
Kasifa Holemi is a devil in disguise. A wicked, wicked manipulator. She manipulated you lot.
Well, Janice, there has been so much unrest in Felhest that if someone got to them in the right way, they have been looking for this opportunity. If they know Cerromith is weak.
So we have to
go.
So what is the priority, the crown or Kasifa Holemi?
Well, first, we must discuss the trials of Kelzebor. If Kasifa Holemi wins the trials of Kelzebor, I believe she might have the political sway to finish my father off. However, my father as the Cryak cannot enter the trials of Kelzebor willingly.
Are you asking us to do it?
Enter on behalf of my father of the Cryak of Cerromith. Win it. It's only 500 gold to enter, and it's 5,000 gold to win. Whoever wins.
He was against that, though. We offered to do that for him.
My father does not understand what is at stake. I have not told him of this. I'm afraid the stress will kill him.
I can't do it. My church won't allow me.
Your church... I know. But Lady Aaliyah, what is worse? Would you rather see your church displeased with you? Or would you rather see the hand of Vanan decapitated at the end of a crooked, wicked blade of the Dragonborn of the North?
I'm also a paladin of the Marble Road. I cannot join this barbaric sport.
That is for you to decide, Sir Bruntilus. But look at what's at stake. Isn't your job to prevent war?
But if we could get the crown away from your father, do you think he would return to himself?
The crown
that he could handle this?
The crown cannot be moved. Not through the city.
There's no guarantee, though, of we winning this. What is the point of winning it? I just don't see the end goal.
If you win and you declare yourself for the Cryak, the people will shift back. The people are beginning to believe the Merchant's Guild's lies. We lost half of our guardsmen when Kasifa Holemi reformed the Merchant's Guild, and when Goblini was slain, we lost a dramatic amount when the bribes stopped flowing. Vito Spatafo has claimed himself the new head of House Umbra, claiming that he claims that even you dare not mess with him.
I square up to him, right? I square right up to him.
Up to this guy sitting down now.
Well, is he? Right. So I square right behind him.
Yeah, you standing behind him, he gets really kind of nervous.
And I start to turn his chair.
Yeah.
So he's facing me. And then I kneel down. So I'm eye to eye with him.
Yeah.
And I say to him, if I join this battle of Kelzebor, will I be saving hundreds of lives?
No.
What's the point of me doing it?
Because you'll be saving hundreds of thousands of lives.
Can I roll an insight check?
Go.
Can I roll an insight?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, just before Dave does that. Sorry, just before...
Why isn't mine it's not coming up on the D&D BL?
Nikki said... Nikki said...
Oh no,
Nikki
yeah, that's because I was sitting over here. I had to move him forward, so I should be
Yeah, he's moving forward.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
I got dirty 20, but it's I don't know why it's not coming up on.
It's fine, don't worry about it. So don't worry about it.
Optimus back to the campaign or something?
No, it's just because he's unclaimed. Probably, I'll fix that. I'll fix that next time. He's telling the truth. He believes he's telling the truth.
What do I do?
Well, the only way to get these rusts back is to. Looks like I'm in. I don't have 500 gold.
Yeah, I also need 500
I will
gold.
pay your
mean,
entrance fees. He takes a bag out and he drops it on the table. There's 3,000 gold there.
I'll join the games as well.
Well, is it one person or can you join as a group?
You must join as one person. Only one person can win the Trials of Kelzabor. But I ask, do not declare yourself for the Cryarch until the final battle. No matter what pressure you're put under, do not do it until the very, very end. For you may risk your lives otherwise.
Is magic allowed in these fights, actually?
Yes.
Oh, grand.
Oh, let's hope my sword is upstairs, but yes, I'm in.
When the first rounds begin tomorrow, you will have to register at first light. When the first rounds begin, you will each be divided into a group, and there will begin the battles. Then, the following day, perhaps it really depends upon what the high-blooded declares on the rest days. But you may have time in between the rounds to go see Red Ass the Mad.
Can I ask?
Wait, what?
If we are split into groups, what happens if we win a group? Do we fight each other?
You may have to fight each other, yes.
Looks like it's going to be me and Heck in the finals.
I can't do it.
You may refuse.
Brother's going to crank his neck.
Heck also flexes.
And Leah, there's no point to you joining because it's me or Heck that are going to win this.
Do not be so easily.
I have been training very well.
Well, I'm not saying it because you're not capable. I'm saying it because of your
Church.
If you're worried about your religion.
Hacker on.
Yeah.
Everyone in here is capable.
Brandon Bloodhound has joined. On behalf of Kasifo Alemi.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Who's Brandon Bloodhound?
He's the leader of an entire mercenary gang known as the Bloodhounds.
Also one of the fiercest warriors in the Andic Empire.
Is it a fight till death?
No, there is no death. That was outlawed by my father 25 years ago.
Thank God for that.
It used to be.
Does it happen? Has it happened since?
Death has not happened since it was outlawed.
And Naru. Oh, sorry.
Out of curiosity, do you know the names of any of the other participants? For example, would you happen to know if there's anyone named Seji or Egg?
Egg.
Seji or Egg? No.
Okay.
Is there anyone from Felhest?
I do not believe so. Felhest has recalled all their warriors suspiciously.
Naru, how do you feel about joining this battle? Like, you don't...
I really don't know anything about what's just been said, to be honest, but I feel that if this will help you all, I definitely owe you. So if you need me to enter, I will certainly enter.
I also think, Marilla, you should think of entering.
All of you should enter to double your chances.
I'm a
quality wizard.
You all took on Goblini, and you blew up the underpass.
The under what?
I didn't quite get to that part, Bruntonus. Very sorry.
What?
Hey, you heard of the underpass?
Oh my God!
I am my father's spy master. After Kemli Unfortunately,
Can't
unfortunately,
even leave it. I love that video.
unfortunately, Kemley is dead.
Oh, it's the half of a fella.
Oh, the one that was an arsehole.
He was killed yesterday night.
By who?
Have a guess.
Orcs?
What does it say? Oh,
He was garroted.
garroted. Oh, that's the.
Was it Tobias Reaper?
What?
Was it Tobias Reaper?
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
That was with me and Marilla. Remember when we were on the horse, Marilla?
Yes.
That's him.
Oh,
I
Jeff.
just-
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah.
He had all the pen knives, like he.
Yeah.
He was
I
killed.
will.
He was
I will-
also one of the fiercest men I knew. Perhaps he was killed so that he wouldn't enter on the Kryok's behalf.
I cannot put into words.
And tonight.
I cannot put into words how we all, are not very fond of Kalisa Helemi.
Well, I don't know her.
Trust me, Brontinus, if you knew her.
You would.
Brontinus,
I also don't know her.
Trust me.
Naru, I think this has gone too far now. I think we might need to step in.
Well, let me put it to you this way. If you don't step in, and the Kryok loses his seat, nobody can tell you you weren't warned of what would come.
If she joins with Belhest, even if they don't win, even if it's all in it will just be needless bloodshed. Kasifa Helemi and my brother, they are mad enough just to sacrifice until they will just keep going and going and going until they get to where they want to be. They will spend lives like it's nothing.
I say you enter. Is there anything that I could do to help spread the word?
You should enter, Aaliyah.
But my church. This was spoken about last time when I asked.
I said Aaliyah, I did say they'd frown on it. They wouldn't excommunicate you or anything like that. You may be written to, you may be warned, but that's about it. They're not going to excommunicate you for something like this.
Her church is seriously scary.
Yeah, Brontinus, I'm sorry, I don't mean to say your church when I say this, but Aaliyah, fuck your church. I'm so sorry, but they have intimidated us.
Lady Von Mordier, that is a church at the Pantheon. Please, no heresy.
I'm sorry, but what we've come across, and Aaliyah you have so much to offer and so much to give. And when that guy Sebastian met you and they spoke to you, they just...
Marla, please stop talking about my church. Please.
I'm only trying to say that I think you're more than what they're letting you do.
I'm in agreement with the Secre. This is not what I had expected.
I'm sorry, but you haven't seen what we've seen. I just think Aaliyah, if you're speaking of things the way they are, Aaliyah is needed in this battle. She is a great warrior. If this saves lives... If Brontinus's question from his church was, will it save? He knows, he's willing to take that. Aaliyah's, I feel it's how it looks on paper.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Aaliyah. I don't mean to hurt you or disrespect your church, but
Marla,
I just...
Please stop. Please. All you do is talk badness about it. For the stuff that they've done for me for my life, you only just saw a small part. You don't understand. I do. Please.
Well, when I see something, I'll understand.
You are Felhestian, Lady Von Mordier. If there was a least pious path of the Empire, it would be Felhest. But here in Cerromith, we love our gods. We understand what Mornes did for us in the Battle of Allheader. I understand, Lady Secre, your preservations or your reservations. But I ask you to do it anyway. And
magic done?
Sorry?
Magic can be done.
Yes. But I warn you, some of the greatest fighters in Cerromith are going to be in this.
No death.
No death.
Magic.
Magic's allowed.
No other rules.
No other rules. I actually believe, Mrs. Von Mordier, you will do quite well in it. I've heard you summon a mean fireball.
I'm afraid you've given me different worries tonight. So, I will enter the trials. That's the help that I will give you.
I have taken much of your time tonight. I shall leave you now. Thank you for listening to me.
Where do we go? Where do we register?
To the Colosseum. You can't miss it.
Do we have to register in person?
Yes.
Could we get somebody to register on our behalf?
No. You must understand.
Someone wants to sleep in.
You must understand. The high-blooded runs this. That is the head of all Carnothian fate in the civilized realms.
If we kept it, we're doing this for the choir. We don't say it yet. That wait till the end.
Before your final battle, every single person who makes it to the finals is given the entire audience of Cerromith. The final is the biggest deal in the city. And you are given a moment to speak before you battle. That is when you declare you are doing this for the rightful ruler of Cerromith, William Lester Lavelle II. My father is a great man.
Guys, I believe from the start, I think as much problems as there are in Cerromith, he has to be better than Casifa Halemi.
William Lester what?
William
Lavelle II.
Lester Lavelle II. He's the one who originally sent you the letter to come to Cerromith.
Yeah, I still have it. Okay.
Well, if you get a chance between the trials, please do take a visit to Radas and get him over here to observe the crown. I drastically fear the effect it is having on my father now.
What time do we register tomorrow?
First light.
First
Daylight.
When is the first fight?
First blood begins at 12 in the day, noon.
So you want us to do... Excuse me, I apologize. You want us to join this and go to the man as well?
No, there is usually downtime between the rounds. Perhaps a couple of days. If you have enough time, you may have enough time to get to the Radas the Mad and back.
Alright, perfect.
Radas the Mad will not deal with me. He doesn't deal with nobility.
Where does he live again?
He lives in this tower.
The weird tower.
Yeah.
It's actually on the map.
It was Drez. Me and you went actually. We found out about it. We asked the crown, remember?
Oh yes, I remember now.
He lives in the tower of Radas the Mad. I do warn you though, be careful.
Let's hope I can get the sword by the morning.
Sword might be outside his.
And a few javelins.
I'm sorry, I must go to bed. I have some reading to do.
Yeah,
I hope you'll excuse me. Yeah.
Brother, can I have a word before you go to bed?
Yes, and I actually want to speak to Draz before I go to bed as well. So I'll speak.
No,
I'll speak. No, in case it overlaps with you.
Go on.
Okay. I want a word alone with Draz. Would you mind? We will enter the trials. Some of us will. You go get some rest.
Thank you.
I'm saying that.
Yeah. He stands up and he pulls his hood up. This conversation never happened. If my father was should to find out, he would be very cross with me.
What
I
conversation?
Yes.
Who am I?
Drez, do you forget much?
He gets up and he leaves. However, should you take that... I know you wouldn't, but should you take that gold and leave, you would be the most dishonourable folk I ever met in my life.
You were talking to us, sir.
I know.
My word.
I believe you, Brontitus. Good day, and may the fate of the Andic Emperor go with you. Whoever thought that the fate of such a large, catastrophic scale could dwell on 6 people entering a fucking Colosseum?
Not new for us.
He turns around and he walks out the door.
Dres.
Right, I'm going to bed because it's
do you want to talk first, Brontinus, or I have to talk to Dres?
I'm going to go to bed because it's getting very late.
I'm going to go to bed as well.
I need to be fresh in the morning if I'm going to be fighting. Been a while.
Before I go, I'm actually going to leave 10 gold on the bar.
Okay.
Dres, could I have a word with you?
Sure.
I also skip for 500 gold. Just for me.
I go outside with Dres, and I say,
Miss Rain?
well, near the door, just somewhere quiet, and I say, Dres, could I ask you a question?
Sure.
Would you mind if I used Merlot?
Yeah, sure. For what? I'll get Marlo to go onto my finger.
Dres, I know there's lots happened with you at the moment, but if I tell you this, you cannot say it to anyone else.
Okay.
I have to get a message to Dimitri. If he hears that there is unease in Felhest, and he has an opportunity to go back and influence it in any way in his favour, he will take it. He is not a bad man, but he is a desperate man, like you were.
Well, I can try send off Marlo, but wouldn't Aaliyah with her spell be better?
She would be better.
It'd be hard for Marlo to find Dimitri.
She would be better, but I just don't want to bring this to her, Dres. It's not something I'm proud of or I want known.
Okay.
I feel you would understand this because you were desperate once as well.
I understand what it is to love somebody so much that you do anything for them. I'll ask Marlo. Marlo, would you be able to deliver this letter to Dimitri? I think that means yes. I think he's happy.
So
I'll give him a little scratch in his little favourite spot.
So Marilla takes out a pen and a paper and she writes a letter to Dimitri and she gives it to Marilla, which I will send to you then, Daryl. I'll send you what I sent to Dimitri. And
Marlo takes it and kind of jumps around, looks around, and he south.
Oh.
He flies off south.
Alright, I was about to open the door for him as well. Just
Well, he's outside.
Well, I think once I said it's like, oh, it's pissing rain outside, and then she was like, oh, maybe at the door.
Oh, well,
yeah, somewhere dry.
He flies off to somewhere, so Marlo's gone for now.
Yeah, and I say thank you for your discretion, Dres.
That's no problem. I understand.
And then I go back. And Daryl, when Marilla goes to bed, she is going to read that bitch's spell book that she got.
Oh.
I'll send it over to you.
Yeah.
Cool. So, is everybody going to bed?
Before we do, I'll just run up to Brunton and I'll say, it's good to have you back. I don't know what you remembered. I did miss you.
Leah, it's good to be back.
You hear this banging coming down the stairs.
fuck?
Ting, ting, ting. You see it's Buttsnick dragging Bruntus' sword down the stairs.
Oh, you little bastard.
Across the floor. Leaving like loads of scratches in the lovely floor.
Okay, but the guy will pick it. Jesus, but the guy will pick it
It's
up.
really heavy.
Yes.
Heck, you see the sword and you're like,
Is it intact? Is it half? Is it my sword?
oh, it's your sword, alright, yeah.
Like fucking.
You pick it up,
Highlander, I go.
Bruntus, and it just doesn't feel right though.
Oh.
It doesn't feel right in your
Looks like
hand.
you sure this is my weapon?
What's wrong?
Get off.
Something wrong with it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Can I investigate?
Yes.
I don't like the way it's at the yes. Oh, 7 then.
The sword is different. It seems to have a will of its own now. Very minute now, not talking mad. It doesn't seem to want you anymore. But scratched into it, in very small writing, is just the word Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood, yeah.
What
I pick up the sword and go. Are you sure this is my sword?
Yeah?
Why the fuck does it say brotherhood?
I don't know, that's what the High Parasite put into it.
Can I do a detect magic off it?
Yeah?
Right.
Why
You
would
cast
the
spell
high
slot though?
parasite put-
Yeah, done it.
Aaliyah runs her hand along it and the sword glows. You can detect a kind of magic from this that doesn't fit into the 8 skills of magic. It's kind of like some sort of holy magic attached to it.
It's weird.
Isn't
don't-
divination now?
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Not divination, divine magic.
So I don't really know what it is. Is it old? Old magic like?
No, this is Bruntinus' sword, but the High Parasite had something done to it. Doesn't feel right in your hand though, Bruntus. Just feels wrong.
So I put it between my feet.
Try something. Give it back to Heck for a second.
Heck unstraps his sword and hands his sword to Bruntinus and takes Bruntinus' sword.
Oh, alright. As you kind of do it, as you kind of hand Bruntinus grabs your sword and you grab his almost at the same time, and you just see a white light comes from Brotherhood into the other one, and a light shines right down it, and scratched into it is also the word Brotherhood on the other one. And the two swords seem to become somehow connected.
What? Are these 2 swords?
Yeah, well, Aaliyah, I haven't got the fog is what's going on right now. But I think Heck or sources had babies. I don't know.
Are they like
Also,
friends now?
Bruntinus, your Heck's sword feels fantastic in your hands, and Bruntinus' sword feels fantastic in your hands, Heck. Light as a feather.
Can I see because that lasts for 10 minutes, right? Can I see magic on both swords?
The divine magic that was inside Brotherhood has split into 2 and gone into the other sword too.
Whew. Heck. You have some divine magic in your sword now.
Great sword, bros.
So
Wait, but Bruntinus' sword feels better in my hand. What does my sword
I
feel
like you. I like your sword better. I'm not gonna lie.
Yours is pretty
Maybe-
cool though. I've always thought the grip was really awesome. Like the
yours
pommel
is
here.
like more. It's like the handle there.
They made us when you get your sword in Woodenrook, they make you hand wrap it yourself.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like the.
Also, when Heck was involved in making that sword, he made it overly bulky because he was overcompensating. So that's why Bruntinus might find it more better as well, because it's better suited to his size.
Maybe this is the start of our own brotherhood. Heck.
The start. The start. We've had that for a while.
Yeah, but now we have cool glowing swords.
Yeah, I mean,
Not big ones. But
I stick my tongue out at Leah. We've got cool magic swords. What do you
Just
have?
Frontinus,
Mhm.
it was me that pulled you down from that hole. That was me who
I
took
know
you
it.
out of it. No heck,
Yes,
it was
I
me.
I know.
Yeah, but
I would
we've
100% know
developed
that.
we've developed a better friendship along the way, Leah. It's
It's
like
just that
not
Heck
good.
looked more at peace than you did.
I suppose I probably did look a little bit angry, but however, I'm glad now I can go to bed knowing that I know that you know.
Hey,
And I
hey,
put,
Brunton,
I sheathe the sword, and I go over and put my hand on Heck's shoulder, and I go to him, Heck. You do know. I kind of look around, make sure no one's listening. No one's listening. Is anyone there? Can I see anyone there?
Well, Aaliyah is there.
I'll go to bed.
Naru is there. Butchnik is there.
I'm
Drez is there.
I'm away. I'm away up to bed as
Oh,
well.
you
don't
going to
mind,
bed,
yeah,
Naru,
don't
are you?
mind.
Okay.
And I go. Know that that beautiful song you sang kept me going for many of days.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, remember that?
Do you remember that? I don't know if you saw that stream, Jess, when he sang them the Swedish song.
Yeah.
I'm glad that helped you, and I'm really happy you're back.
Looks
Don't
like you
tell
need
Bud.
me more than ever.
Don't tell Buttsnick. You're actually my best friend.
Roll a perception check for that.
Is it because we have cool light swords?
Because we have cool light swords.
You do glow when you touch tips.
We're playing swords.
How big is this bar, Daryl? Like, roughly how big is it?
It's not big. It's not a huge bar.
So it doesn't have space to spar.
Nah.
Butchnik standing here like this. Butchnik kind of walks over to you, Brunton, and she's like,
Yeah, Brightness. It's really good to have you back.
I'm not gonna lie, Butchnik. I thought that. Oh, it actually hurt me to say this. But I miss your voice.
Oh, thanks, Brightness. I often sang to you while you were in your state.
Oh, I know, and I think that actually added a few more years to my life.
You know this new girl who's joined the group?
Naru, yes.
Naru, yeah. I reckon we gotta watch her around Drez.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Drez did some fucked up shit to her.
Butchnik, haven't we all been through enough?
Well, I don't know.
I
That
think
girl,
Naru-
that girl literally lost her entire family because of something Drez did. So, how would you react to that, Brightness? I mean, Sir Brightness.
Didn't Drez lose his whole family as well?
He did, yeah. That was his own choice.
Which is worse? Knowing the choice you made killed your whole family? Or someone else's choice? I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, definitely getting my family killed by somebody else would be worse.
At least you could blame someone.
That's what I'm saying. She blamed him. I reckon she's gonna try and kill him or
And
something.
all Drez can do is blame himself.
I don't know. Drez looks pretty alright to me. Walking around, killed a lot of people. Think he's great. Poor Naru's up there crying her eyes out.
You have something for Naru. Is this not a Leah situation, Robert?
No, but Sam loved her. And he's my best friend.
I need to meet this
Heck
Sam.
looks angry.
I wish I
Fuck you, Heck.
met this Sam. I wish I met this Samuel.
Oh no, I think we have a wasp. No.
But know that people deal with different things at different times.
Right, Brandis, but I'm calling it now. Sorry, Sir Brandis.
I'll keep an eye on both of them.
She puts an arrow to his trout. You don't say I didn't warn you.
Don't do what she won't.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, but like you're a man of impulse.
Excuse me, I'm a man of extreme wisdom.
If she's with the party now, why would she not try to kill him already?
Maybe she's just trying to trick us all, get us all close. And then bang, arrow in the arse.
She seems more confused, more lost like the rest of us.
Let me tell you, Brightness. I found one of the drow camps that she was at before we went to the underpass, and that lady's got issues.
We all have issues.
She flat out. I don't know if she did it, but somebody chopped them up.
Jeez, now look out for Drez, but come on.
Not Drez, the other one. There's fucking elves. They're crazy. There's half elves. There's full elves.
Yeah,
oh,
but if it's attackers, Drez, I'm gonna look out for Drez, obviously. No.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not so sure we should look out for Drez. Maybe she'd be better than Drez.
You want me to wait? But like, you know when I said I missed your voice?
I'm fucking drunk, Brent. It's the fuck do I know? Sorry, Sir Brent. I've been over there just down in fucking goblin shots.
I'm going to bed. We have a battle of Calzabor tomorrow.
Yeah, nobody offered to pay my entry fee, I noticed.
Well, we don't want to get absolutely slaughtered in the first round.
Excuse me, Brightness, but I'm fucking good with this crossbow, you know?
Would you take me in the fight?
Yeah.
Are you sure about it?
Yeah.
Do you want this 500 gold?
Yeah.
My place. I take out the 500 gold. Are you sure?
Does that mean you can't enter?
Mm-hmm. You will take my place. If you can beat me, Bootsnick, what's the point of me entering?
I mean, he asked you to do it, so I guess maybe you should do it, shouldn't you?
But I'm giving the champion, the Bootsnick, the greatest of all the bots.
Come on, you guys have lots of gold. Maybe one of you.
I'm thinking, yeah, I think maybe Bruntonus is right. I mean, maybe you should enter twice. You know, you should take my money as well.
You can't enter twice, heck, you fucking prick.
Do you want another nuggie? Do you want another one?
You want me to shoot you in the face with this crossbow?
Oh, well, no, that's why I'm offering you my entry fee.
That's what I thought. Now you go in there, be fun to watch you get your ass slapped, hacker on.
Or what was it earlier on, Jess? Your legs clipped?
Oh, get your legs scalped.
You'll get your legs scalped.
Oh my god.
I'm going to bed. Tell me in the morning if you want my gold.
Hey, Jez!
Oh,
I'm in one of the rooms.
Oh, you're up there, yeah. Who's what? Is Aaliyah awake?
No,
everyone's gone to bed.
Everyone's gone to bed.
Yeah, but Marilla is awake. She's reading that book.
Yeah, cool,
and she is waiting for Naru to come up.
Yeah.
Oh, I've already went up to bed.
Okay, Marilla's gonna kind of place herself closest to the door. Like, are the girls sharing a room? Wait, what way is the
Yeah, the girls all share a room and the boys all share a room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's how it was. That's how it was the last time, I believe.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
This is my first time sharing a room with anyone.
Yeah.
Well, Marilla is across the door, Naru.
Naru just sits there just peeling onions all night. Yeah, I don't know why anybody who doesn't want to share a room with me. I've just peeled these onions all night.
Entire jar of gherkins.
Yeah, gherkins, fucking onions, smelly cheeses.
And a hot sauce.
No one's getting out. Marilla is a studier, so she'll be up with a lot of the night studying the book. So if you want to kill Draz in your sleep, it's not going to happen tonight.
Oh no, I was actually going to say I was just going to be in my room crying.
Oh god.
Oh, sorry about the onion comment.
As soon as you said it, I was like, oh.
Okay.
Yes, are you crying because of the onions?
Yeah.
You're not in the room, bro.
Alright, so Marilla, Naru was kind of, I guess, lying facing the wall, sobbing. Aaliyah's drunk, so Aaliyah's kind of...
No, Aaliyah has ham hanging out of her mouth.
Yeah, Aaliyah's... Jenny, me and you have drank with Colleen many a times. Remember Colleen would sit outside the restaurant and eat pizza in the middle of the street?
Colleen does not sleep when she's drunk.
That's
Colleen.
how you know you've had a good night.
No stories about me.
Aaliyah is
Oh my
just
God.
stuffing like 6-day-old ham into her mouth.
Jess, there's a story about us where me, not to get off this stream, me, Colleen, and Daryl were dancing in our sitting room. The windows literally steamed up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to rave music, and ended up in a taxi to McDonald's. And literally, it was like the nicest hash brown we've ever had. Colleen ate 3 of them in the shop. Like, she was waiting for her order.
Jenny, Dungeons and Dragons, not drunken McDonald's stories.
Right, while Naru is crying and Aaliyah is asleep, I look to Naru and I say, Naru,
Do you want a chicken nugget?
are you going to try and kill him?
Kill who?
Flashback to Amador's chicken nuggets. Yes.
Are you going to try and kill Draz?
If I'm honest, I haven't really thought about it.
I was just curious. Like Merla was just like, I just wanted to know.
Yes, actually, I'm going to decapitate him second I get a chance. He will be dead. I'll stab in the eyes.
And how do you feel fighting in these trials?
You guys did what you did for me, so I'll do this for you. I don't really know anything about what's going on, but if it helps you all, then I'm happy to do it. You guys selflessly helped me.
I say, Naru, I do really appreciate that, but at the moment it's so complex because it's so hard to read where you are right now. I can only imagine what's going on in your head, and
I don't even know what to be sad about the most.
do you know what to do, Naru? And I know it seems quite selfish to say, but you have to have a lot going on inside. Just channel that tomorrow into the trials. Just, I know that sounds really, it's not going to heal or help anything, but maybe it's an outlet. Maybe just use that to do something good, to put it towards something good. I don't know how I feel about Drez. Like, I would have done what he done, but it's such a horrible situation. It's such a hard situation. I think at the moment that's all you can do, just channel it into something. At least now you might save some people and help some people, and I'm sorry I can't say more, but I just do appreciate everything you're doing for us.
And I appreciate everything that you've all done for me. And I think that's a really good thing to think of, how to deal with everything. So I will do that tomorrow and hope it helps.
Naru, can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
Who did you lose when the fire went? Like when the drow attacked? Like when the chaos happened? I know your mother.
My mother and my father.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Naru.
To be honest, everybody but out of my family, it was my mother and father.
And I'm so sorry to ask this, and I know it's hard. Are they... do you know, are they dead, or could the drow have taken them?
I don't know. I never found their bodies.
So sorry, Naru.
I really hope that they are dead. I hope that the drow haven't taken them away.
I don't know, Naru. I know this sounds so bad to say, and maybe you think if they were dead they'd be at peace, but more than likely it's probably better to think they are. But you saw what we done to that drow. at that cave, and if we ever come across more drow or a situation arises, like, I know what I'm saying probably is a bit, but you know, you don't know the outcome of every situation, and I know that doesn't give much hope, and it probably seems bad, but you know, I just hold out hope, Naru, and we will be here for you if you ever need us. I just really want you to know that you've suffered so much, and you asked us for help, and I know we helped you, but you have given way more than you've received so far.
You're now all I have.
That's sad. I just want to say thank you, Nura.
No, thank you, Marilla.
And say I hope you win tomorrow when we fight all into
Likewise. I'm just gonna roll back over and go to sleep now.
Yeah. I say night, Naru.
Night, Marilla.
So now it's on for the lads' big emotional moment.
Yeah.
Drez, Heck, and Bruntonus fall asleep. Heck farts. The end.
Sorry, I imagined. Sorry, when you went into the room, that they all had the pillows strapped to themselves, and they were like beating each other.
Oh yeah, like we're having a sexy pillow fight.
There's
Lovely.
line out.
And then
Heck
the
is
window
full on
like all
naked.
fogged up.
Yeah, of course he's full on naked. Why would you not be naked in a pillow fight?
That's fucked up on.
It's lingerie, man. That's what.
I just get up. I just get up and leave the room for a second.
Okay, where do you want to go?
I'm gonna knock on the girls' room.
You kind of come to the door and you're knocking, and you can hear Marilla and Naria were having this Uber moment on the other side of the door. And I haven't used the word Uber in years. That's weird. But Uber moment.
I hear the knock on the door, and I go, Curtis. No money.
Just as you finish saying, Marilla, what you just said at the end there, you heard dun dun dun.
Hello?
I'm not interrupting, am I?
It's not the naked pillow
Francis.
fight you were looking for. It's more like two girls sobbing and one girl passed out with ham in her hand.
Would I take you away for a second?
Yes, Brontinus. Is everything okay?
Just like to talk in private.
Yeah. And Marilla grabs her nerdy little book and follows Brontinus out.
Yeah, I just bring her like out to the hallway and like kind of close the door after she leaves. And it's been on my mind a lot, and I don't. And Brutness just grabs her face and then kisses her on the forehead.
I was going to
I'm a married woman. but I can
And then
change.
he just goes. He just goes. Know that. I know. I remember the kiss that you gave me. And thank you, Mura.
I just wrap my hands around Bruntinus and I give him a hug and I say, Bruntinus, you have no idea how much I've missed you. Please.
You have no idea how much I've thought of you every day. And how you got me through a lot.
I give him a hug and I say, Bruntinus, please, never leave again.
Don't worry. I'm here. And I will never leave. Good night.
Really just hugs him tighter, like just a moment longer. And then she kind of pulls herself away. And she just kind of turns away and goes back to her room.
Okay, you promised to do
So, what's Bruntinus do now?
I'm going back to bed.
So you guys all kind of, fall into restless sleep.
I wanted to do one thing.
Of course, go ahead.
God. Is it a naked pillow fight?
No, is going to wait until he hears Bruntonus snoring and Trez snoring. And then he's going to say a little prayer to Javrina to look out for Samuel, wherever he goes.
Okay, that's really sweet and really nice, but that is not a prayer Javrina would ever listen to.
Yeah,
you might want to pray to a different god for that. You don't have to follow only one god. Maybe Mornest, probably more somebody to pray for that, because Javrina is like a very selfish goddess.
Yeah, it was more said that she's the god of luck, and he was hoping that she'd grant Samuel luck on his travels. But that might not be a good thing to wish for, especially since he's going murdering people. It's not.
Newsflash: Samuel has just murdered the emperor of the Andic Empire.
No, you know what? Hex,
While screaming, 50 souls, baby!
50 souls are great!
Samuel has found the world's only pib coat and is currently wearing it.
Purple leopard print.
Well, Heck's not really religious, but Ortella's been like kind of prominent, so he's just going to say a prayer to Ortella and hope that Samuel finds peace.
That's a good. Now Ortella is a god that might listen to that. It's just Javrina is like a dickhead of a goddess. The strong survive, you know, that kind of way, like.
Yeah, he also says thank you for bringing Bruntonus back.
You feel very good. Go to bed. Piety, man, piety. These are all starting to find these little pieties. Except for Marilla, of course, she just insults the churches. So you guys kind of all enter your various states of slumber. Trez, you fall asleep thinking about your family and everything you've lost. Marilla, you fall asleep thinking of Felhest and the black skies above it and the spires, and your brother, who's no doubt planning something super foolish and hoping that Dimitri doesn't find his way into this somehow. And heck, you fall asleep thinking of Samuel, wishing him peace and where he may be now tonight, alone out in the wilds maybe. And Leah, you fall asleep dreaming of Ham and only Ham.
Oh, I was gonna put Samuel on my shoulder.
Yeah. So you're just
Samuel on your shoulders with Ham.
Yeah, you're feeding him Ham like this. It's like one of those slow motion montages. Naru, you fall asleep thinking of your mother and your town and the horrible conflicted feelings you feel over this thing with Drez. You know, you do find yourself asking, what would you have done, Hamuel? Oh my god. Just for those watching this record later on, someone just wrote into the chat, Hamuel. And by someone I mean Owen, obviously.
Can someone draw that photo for me? Yeah, thanks.
Oh my god.
I was just picturing like you with the big ham on your shoulder dressed in Samuel's clothes.
I'm sorry, Jess, so I should build that up for you, but how do I do that when I see Samuel? Like, but anyway, you like I said, you know, you find that confliction inside you, and it's tough. I guess one of the big things for yourself, because I know Naru might have had a tough night because there's a lot going on she might not understand. But there is one thing Naru could be grateful for, and that is, since the burning down in the village, the only thing Naru has felt is the burning desire for vengeance on the Drow and everyone involved in the whole massacre. But since you've joined this party, it's changed. Finally, you found that rekindling of companionship and friendship and love, and it's troubling. It probably worries Naru more than anything right now. Maybe down the line, though, it might finally lead her to some semblance of comfort and the ability to accept the grief. And maybe you might find the ability to find empathy with Drez. It sounds impossible now, but you never know. Mm-hmm. And Bruntonus Bronzeheart, Sir Bruntonus the Reborn, which I'll have to change the name to. You find the first night of sleep as yourself restless and tiring because you've been given a second chance. A second chance. That plays in your mind. So with that, you fall asleep, and you guys will wake up tomorrow morning, and you will begin your preparations for the trials of Kelsabor, which will be a whole fun combat-themed session where we're going to talk about what happens when players enter a Colosseum alone. You're going to see for the first time proper, you guys watching the stream are going to see the party fight alone when they don't have help from anybody. Ooh. And I suppose now is a good time to say, I wrote Perils of the Mad, most of it, and we're soon, I would say hopefully in the next 10 sessions, we're going to come to the climax of Perils of the Mad. And I have to say, for those of you watching, not all stories end happy, not all stories end sad, but all stories are concluded. So, for those who stuck around so far from the beginning of when we began streaming, I believe this is session 18 or 19 since we started streaming, and when we come down the line, some people may find it difficult to watch, so consider this your warning down the line, that there will be sadness, there will be anger, and there will be success, great victory, success, all combined into one. But most important thing to remember about tonight is it's only hams, and that Dave is not leaving the campaign. Yay. Dave is still here, and Brother is back. And the only thing left to do now is kind of, really look back and think of it and fucking dance, baby.
Oh shit, that changed.
Oh, straight in.
There's been a lot of sadness and crying tonight, guys. Let's make it happy. Let's fucking do it, baby. Thank you, everybody who tuned in tonight. Let's see where next week leads, and the week after that, and the week after that. This is a video that Howie recorded just to play.
I had new ones in today.
Oh yeah, Dave. Here we go, guys. I know Shani ran away at the right time.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to change this fast, though. That's the only thing. Then he missed it. We're straight in.
I'm straight in. Oh my god, Dave. And Howie's
Where can we get glow sticks? Here we go.
We have glow sticks, that's what we have.
Oh, are we going to try it again? One day we will perfect.
Oh, the Mexican way?
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, you want this? Oh.
The Mexican way.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Nikki.
I'm thinking I record Howie wave if you're live.
Jam live.
Yeah!
Oh, guys, shake that sadness off you. Leave the sadness with the characters. We go to bed happy tonight. Look at that.
Oh no, not finger guns yet. There's one more, isn't there? It always throws me.
Is this the...
See this floating thing here? I don't know what the fuck that is.
Dave, your background looks like the portal from the end of Evil Dead 2, and it's awesome.
What is Matthew Mears?
Hey,
Oh, there's my version.
holy shit!
Here we go, guys, let's do it!
Yeah. Ready?
Natural 20 on my sex check. My proficiency in cum. Oh, look at the mats. Here we go, guys. Get ready for the finger guns. Get them ready. Draw them. Gunslinger. Here we go.
We were all so out there. It was unreal.
Fuck off, Brock's team. Oh, guys, thank you very much, everybody who tuned tonight. I greatly appreciate it. If you're watching this after the stream, please hit that subscribe or follow button or wherever the fuck you're watching it on. I'm probably streaming to your mom's bleeding back garden now at this stage. All that leaves us left to do is to do a raid. Does anybody have any suggestions? I know Typho Ren we raided last time.
Raid.
And Pixie Latte I raided last time. However, is Pixie Latte playing D&D? No, she's not. Typho Ren is, oh man, what he did the last time. He's the guy who sang me Slayer, Rain and Blood.
I saw that. That was just mad.
If I raid him again, will he play Slayer, Rain and Blood for me again? I wonder.
Oh my god.
What is he doing at the moment? Is he actually...
Yeah, he's probably not doing that thing. He's probably doing a different thing. He's gonna do it every time, girl.
Okay.
I literally typed in D&D and there
Jess,
was
you got anybody?
5 people.
There's an Irish fella.
You got anybody, Dave? Anybody?
I have an Irish fella.
Irish fella, what's he doing? What's he playing?
He's playing Let's Go Ghost Hunting. I think he might be playing Phasma.
Many's you got?
25.
I'd like to go somebody a bit smaller than us. Give somebody who doesn't have as many views as us, our viewers.
There's Crack of Dawn.
Crack of
Yeah.
Dawn.
He's
Do you know this guy, yeah?
he sports gas a lot, yeah.
Go.
Only 3 viewers.
We'll raid Crack of Dawn. Fuck it. I like his name as well. Can you put the name in the chat for me?
He's he's
Crack of Dawn. All is gone except the will to be.
What's the raid message?
The raid message. Oh god, what is the raid message?
First
only
thing
ham.
we
Only
said.
ham.
The raid message is Bruntinus to Cuntinus.
No.
Yes.
No, what was the thing that we said at the start? Fuck. And we called it the title episode, remember?
Oh, the trolley, the trolley fucking thing.
The trolley problem.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, the raid is beginning to initiate. So, what we're going to do, guys, raid message, we're going to say, Bruntinus fucked Sam. How about that? No.
Bruntinus has risen.
Bruntinus is risen.
I know what I'm selling them.
Like morning wood.
Oh, look what it is.
Here we go, guys. Let's get it going.
Risen!
This sausage.
He is risen. Raid now. Raid now. Raid for ruin and the world's end. Raid now.